Do you want to start a blog that matters? A blog that will change your life and the life of your readers? Just about anyone can start a blog, but let's be real. How many actually matter and actually make a difference to their readers? My name is James Stafford and I've been teaching people how to start a blog and clarify their message since 2012. In fact, over the last 8 years, I've made close to 7 figures with my blog. And if you were to ask me, what's the difference that makes the difference? I would tell you, start a blog that matters. Take care of the relationship. However, it's not about just starting a blog that matters. It's about being consistent as well. Over the years, I've seen way too many people get started and not follow through. So it's important to be aware of the big picture when starting a successful blog. Now, starting a blog is actually the easy part, and there's literally thousands created every single day. You can put one up in like 5 minutes, but very few people will start a blog that matters. Here's the deal. While blogging is an incredible opportunity for some, the fact is, blogging isn't for everyone. If blogging isn't a good fit for you, you'd probably be better off spending your time pursuing something else. So, before you decide to jump in with blogging, here are the top 5 reasons blogging might not be for you.
Number 1, building a successful blog takes an incredible amount of work, patience, and stamina. Number 2, it's about the journey, not the destination. You should blog about something that genuinely interests you. Number 3, blogging isn't a quick path to riches. It can take up to a year to start making any money. To be successful, you have to like creating content and be consistent. Number 4, to be a successful blogger, you have to like helping or entertaining other people, not just talking about yourself. You should genuinely want to help people. Number 5, building a successful blog requires getting to know other bloggers. You have to make friends and create relationships. So if you're not cool with any of those, blogging just might not be for you. However, that being said, if none of those worry you, then blogging can change your life for the better. For people with a desire and ability, I strongly recommend starting a blog for all kinds of reasons. When I started blogging in 2012, my goal was simple: to show people how to get started with their first website or blog step by step. Because I needed to show people what I was doing via tutorials. I chose to use video blogging or vlogging as my medium of choice. Along the way, amazing things have happened, from new friends, travel, more creativity, and building a business online I'm super grateful for. I've received business offers and partnerships and countless emails from viewers thanking me for helping them. Millions of people worldwide have started blogs and websites through my video tutorials. It's incredible, and I'm truly blessed for what I've been able to do and achieve. I know dozens of people who make a living through blogging and dozens more whose lives have changed because of it. However, despite millions of blogs starting each year, only a small percentage of them thrive. That's because blogging isn't about reaching a destination. It's about the journey and the lessons learned along the way. So in this video, I'm going to teach you 2 things: how to start a blog that matters and how to ensure that it's correctly set up for success. I'll show you what to do step by step so you can succeed, even if you're totally new to getting started online, you're on a shoestring budget, and even if you have no technical expertise whatsoever. Also, if you're struggling with zeroing in on finding your niche or what you're even going to blog about, I will show you 2 free tools I use so you can discover your perfect niche and uncover a treasure trove of endless content ideas that people are actively searching for, so you never have to struggle for what to blog about. And I'm going to show you how I structure and write my blog posts so you can write your post with more confidence. Now, if you struggle just to write basic content or you feel overwhelmed that you're not the best writer or copywriter, this is really going to help you step through that. And it's a simple framework that you can use every time to not only write good blog posts, also write blog posts that have impact and are going to help you sell your products or services authentically. No icky sales stuff. Now, this is how I structure all my blog posts. I'm able to weave in different promotions or offers to sell my products or other people's products by leading with value and solving real problems for my audience. And actually, I've come up with a formula for this as well. I call it the 3X formula. And I'm going to show you 3 ways I profit with my blog posts. Number 1 is how I structure and set up my post to authentically sell my products. Number 2, how I set up my post to sell other people's goodies or affiliate marketing. And number 3, how I set up my post to sell Amazon products. Now, this way you'll gain an awareness of really how to write blog posts that matter and that are going to be benefit driven for your audience, allowing you to intentionally write content that you know is going to be helpful, also to ensure that you're not just staring at a blank screen, scratching your head, wondering what to blog about. I'll also show you 8 ways that you can make money with your blog. So if you're just getting started or you've been at this for a bit and are still struggling, you can set a goal to go from 0 to 1,000 a month. And I'm going to show you some of the best features and benefits from big name blogs like Mashable, CNN, TechCrunch, and Damn Delicious, and show you exactly how to add these to your own blog too. You're going to love it. So if you're ready to get started and you want to earn a decent living blogging, then you're totally in the right place. You're finally going to get clear on exactly what makes a successful, profitable blog. And by the end of this video, you'll have your very own blog that matters up and running too. And I'm going to take this a step further and show you the secret sauce and the exact steps we use to turn visitors into raving fans and ultimately paying customers at Websites Made Easy. So let's get started by taking a peek at the blog that we're going to be creating. This is the blog we're going to be creating. It's awesome, and we'll be using a totally free WordPress theme called GeneratePress. It's fresh, clean, simple, and lightweight, so your content will load fast, which Google loves. And it's proven to be the ideal theme for anyone serious about blogging. And it can be viewed on any device. And it's perfect for any business or enthusiast. Plus, it's also got a ton of options to enhance its functionality. The theme is fully mobile responsive, and the cool thing about this theme is that it places your content front and center for your audience, and the clean feel makes the content super easy to read, which is so important. All it takes is just 3 easy steps using my proven WTC system to get started online with a beautiful blog that not only looks amazing, but actually gets read and loved by your audience. The thing to remember is that people online are usually searching for solutions to their problems, and blogging about topics relevant to your audience will give them confidence in your products and services. In short, blogging builds the know, like, and trust factor and is one of the best ways to establish your credibility and authority, plus educate your community and build a personal connection with your audience all at the same time. As your blog content increases, so will your audience. Your audience can engage with your content by liking, commenting, and sharing it. The more useful the content is, the more they will engage and share. Another huge bonus is that Google loves blogs that are highly relevant to its users, meaning Google will boost content from blogs which are fresh and relevant and most of all engaging. Ultimately, a blog that's focused purely on helping your audience is a win-win for you and your audience. Unlike a website where the content stays static, blog content is dynamic and constantly being updated. And this is the single biggest advantage of a blog over a website because it encourages users to keep coming back for more. Okay, so now that you know why blogging is so important, how exactly do you start a blog that matters? We're going to be using WordPress, which is a simple web building tool which allows you to have your own blog or website up and running in less time than it takes to make and drink a cup of coffee. It's so easy to get a WordPress blog live online these days. I'll go through a couple of major blogs and show you how to incorporate elements from their blogs into your own blog too. So the first blog I want to show you is Mashable.com, which you may have heard of. It's the leading blog for news, information, and resources. The immediately obvious thing about this blog is that it's very much dependent on a ton of images, which can take your blog from being boring to beautiful instantly. So I'll be showing you how to use images to really make your blog post pop and drive a ton of traffic to your blog. Now the next blog is CNN News Site. Now, CNN uses video in many of its stories to keep things interesting and deeply engaging with the use of video. Now, video is such a great addition to any blog because you can use it to share tips, resources, do tutorials, and just add a different dimension to your content. And I'll be showing you how to add video to your post later on in this video. Another awesome feature that you're going to need is this one right here that you can see on TechCrunch.com. This social sharing helps with getting your content consistently shared and allows it to potentially go viral. It's therefore crucial if you want to get a ton of free traffic to your blog. Okay, The final feature I wanted to show you can be found on the Damn Delicious blog, which is a very well-known food blog. Now, this might be one of the most important features, so pay close attention. Now, they've got a simple opt-in form on their homepage. You can sign up to have recipes delivered straight into your inbox. I'm going to show you exactly how you too can add this opt-in form to your blog so you can begin to start collecting email addresses and build a relationship with your subscribers and ultimately turn them into paying customers. Okay, now that you know what elements we're going to add to your blog, let's get started with actually building it out using my 3-step WTC system. My signature 3-step WTC system stands for website, or blog in this case, traffic, customers. So essentially, I show you how to start your blog, get traffic to it, and then show you how to convert traffic into actual paying customers. So step 1 is actually creating your blog. And like I said earlier, we'll be using WordPress for this. So to get your blog live online, we first need to do 3 things. Stage 1 is picking out and registering your blog address, which is also known as your domain name. Stage 2 is using WordPress to publish your first ever blog. And stage 3 is getting your blog online so it can immediately be viewed by visitors on the internet. So let's start with your domain name, which is the name of your blog address. For example, mine is websitesmadeeasy.tv. Once you have your domain name, you're going to need something called a hosting service so your blog basically has somewhere to live on the internet. Now, hosting is crucial to getting started online and is no different to you moving into a new home and letting people know where your home is so when they search for you, they know exactly where to find you. Now, as mentioned, we're going to be using WordPress, which is just a simple blog building tool that will allow you to have your blog up and running in just about 10 minutes. It's the preferred platform of many big name brands who use it to propel their business forward because it's just super easy and intuitive to use. Okay, so let's get your blog live online, which means you need to get set up with your domain name and hosting. And remember, hosting is crucial to getting started online. Now think of it like virtual real estate, where all your blog content will have a safe place to live. Now this is really the only money you'll spend in this tutorial, and it comes under just about $10 a month, depending on the package you choose. It gets cheaper. Okay, so the next step is to head over to Hostgator.com. Now, I've been using Hostgator with my websites going on over 10 years now, and it's what I recommend to all my members at websitesmadeeasy.tv. Now, what I love about these guys is it just comes down to the day-to-day user experience, the 24/7 customer service, and the safety I feel and have experienced working with Hostgator over the years. Now, go ahead and click on Get Started. Then you want to select the hatchling plan. This is all you need to get started with your blog. The baby plan is if you want to host unlimited domains on one plan. So click on the hatchling plan unless you want unlimited domains. And here is where you get to choose your blog's address, like ours over at websitesmadeeasy.tv. Okay, so now for the domain, go ahead and decide what you like and then type that in here. And choose between .com or whatever you like here. Then go ahead and enter a username and security pin and choose the billing cycle you'd like. And I'm going to go with the whole year as it's slightly cheaper this way. Next, enter in the billing information here and make sure you use an email address you can access, as Hostgator will email you with your login details afterward. Next, you'll see it's added on extras here. You want to uncheck these as you don't need them. And now you want to enter the coupon code here. So enter Blog Hero, be sure to validate your savings, and you'll see the cost will go right down, saving you up to 60% off your entire hosting, depending on the hosting package you chose. Now you should know that we do get a small affiliate commission for anybody that signs up. And we're going to save you money by getting you the lowest price possible. So it's really a win-win. You get the lowest price possible, and we get a small commission for you signing up. So it's great for everybody, and it helps support us to continue to make this content for you. So whatever you're comfortable with. So now when you're happy with everything, click on Checkout Now, and you'll be the proud owner of your very own new blog. Okay, awesome. Now you'll receive a couple of emails from Hostgator with your login details and some links to different things. This is very important. So you want to find the Cpanel link here and then click on that in the email. The cPanel is where you can install WordPress to your domain name, as well as do lots more stuff to your blog. So log in using your username and password, which you chose. And in case you can't remember, they're both in the email you just received. And then log in. Now, at first, this might look a bit overwhelming, as it did for me when I first saw it. There's lots of different things that you can do here. But all you need to do right now is find the software and services area. So scroll down and you'll see it right here. Now, the first thing that you need to do is find the PHP selector, and we want to click that and then change the PHP software to the latest one. Now, by default, it comes set at 5.4. So we want to be sure to update this. Now, what this will do is ensure your WordPress website is using the latest software. So make sure you update this. Now, go ahead and click back, and in the same section, software, find Quick Install and click on that and click on WordPress here. Okay, so all you need to do now is fill in a few things such as the email address, the person who will be looking after your blog. So if this is you, you can put in your email address, then put your name in or the name of the person as well. Now what you want to do is give your blog a title, then your name and last name, and then click on Install WordPress. Now, once you've installed WordPress, you'll get a success message that it's complete. Your username and password are right here. Now, you're going to use this to log into your blog. You'll also get an email with all of this in it as well. So when you're ready, click on this link here, which will take you to the login or back end of your blog so you can edit and start creating it. And you might get an error message saying that the page isn't available yet, and you might have to wait until everything with your new blog is set up on the back end to be ready to be viewed online. Then click the link again. Now, this is completely normal. It just takes a little bit longer for your blog to become live online. Now you should be able to click on that link, again, enter your username and password to log into WordPress, and you're in. Okay, so this is the WordPress dashboard, and you are now the proud owner of an online blog. So congratulations, big achievement, and now we're going to get started, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is just X out any of these notifications. There's a bunch of distractions. We don't need this stuff. So go ahead and anything that has an X by it, go ahead and get rid of it, okay? And this last one here, cool. Okay, so this is your WordPress dashboard as mentioned. Think of this like the heart of your blog where you can edit it and change different things. Now on the left sidebar here, we have lots of different options. We'll be getting to these in just a few moments. So let's take a peek and see what your blog looks like right now. So go ahead and click on the little home icon right next to your blog name and right click that and open it up in a new tab. Now here's what your blog looks like right now, just straight out of the box. It's like a diamond in the rough. It doesn't look like much right now, but that's about to change. Just wait and see. So we want to head back to the dashboard. So just go back over here. And I would suggest just having another browser tab open so you can reference any changes. Okay, where it says coming soon activate, let's head down here. It says your site is currently displaying a coming soon page. Once you're ready to launch, click here. So what we're going to do is activate our blog, get it live online, and get rid of this notification. Okay, awesome. Are you excited? I hope you are. This is going to be a lot of fun. So now we're going to do some optimization. Think of this like laying the foundation for your house, really creating a strong blog foundation. So the first area we want to go to, let's head down to settings over here, and then I want you to click on permalinks. And this is real simple. This allows for us to, we want to click on post name. So your blog begins /welcome or /contact us or about us. This way our pages and posts can be found in the Google search results for people looking for, our specific blog posts or, products or services. This way you have good search engine optimization for your blog posts and pages. Okay, real simple. So what we'll do is that's set, then we want to go ahead and save changes right here. And we're going to come back to these settings here in a minute. So then I want you to head up to pages and then click on add new. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to make 3 pages. First page is just welcome. And I'm going to show you in a bit how to set up pages and posts properly. It's almost like editing a Word document. It's super, super simple. Okay, so for now, let's just get these set up. Go ahead and click on Publish. Publish again. Then head back over here and click on Add New. About Us. Publish. And then Publish again. Click on Add New again. And then Contact Us. Like I said, just building a solid foundation for our blog. Go ahead and click on Publish and then Publish again. And actually, we have one more page to create. Let's head back over to Add New. And title this one Blog. This is where all your blog posts will live. And you'll see in a minute. So go ahead and click on Publish and then Publish again. Okay, awesome. Now we have all our pages created. So now we want to head down to Settings and then click on Settings and then Reading. And then right here it says your home page displays. Instead of your latest posts, we want to select a static page. So for our home page, we'll have our welcome page. And then for our post page, which is our blog posts, we'll use the blog page. Okay? And everything full text for each. We'll do summary for our posts and then save changes. Okay, so next let's head to General. And this is all pretty self-explanatory. You want to add in a good blog name in here. So I'm just going to put in WME, which is abbreviated for Websites Made Easy, just for this example blog. And then if you're going to put in a tagline, I'll just put in Start a Blog That Matters. Now, if you're going to use the tagline, it just needs to be really crystal clear when someone lands on your blog. They know immediately what your blog is about and there's no room for guessing. So really laser focus on the main benefit for your audience. So I could put in something like, start a blog that matters so that you can change your life and the life of your readers. And you want to focus again on the main benefit, not the features. And a quick way of doing that is anything after you say so you can. For example, build a blog that matters so you can change your life and the life of your readers. So anything after so you can is the benefit. It's just a quick copywriting tip. And make sure you add in, don't change any of this, and have a good email address in here, okay? And that way if you change your password or anything like that, it will be sent to the right email address. And then you want to save changes, and that's it. Okay, awesome. Now you have a strong foundation in place for your blog, and now we're ready to start customizing it and making it unique to you. So now what we're going to do is head to Appearance and then Themes. Now this is the theme dashboard where you can choose from thousands of themes. What I want you to do is head down to Add New. Click on that. Okay, perfect. So real quickly, a theme is the look and feel of your blog. And there are thousands of different themes, and some are great and some really aren't. And that's why I've gone through and found the best one for you to use so you can start your blog properly. And which has been proven over the years by thousands of bloggers and content creators. And what I feel is the best to serve you and your audience. So go ahead and click on Add New and search for Generate Press. So make sure you've clicked on the Add New, then over here in the search themes, type in Generate Press. And you should see it pop right up. And here it is right here. Go ahead and click on Details and Preview. And check out those reviews. Awesome, right? Now I picked this one because it is by far the easiest to get started with. It's free, it's lightweight, fast code, and beautiful typography. And Google loves blogs that load fast, and that's really the benefit of using a theme like this. Super lightweight. Like I said, there's thousands of themes available to make a really beautiful blog. But that's a little bit more complicated than it needs to be right now. Right now, my goal for you is the fastest path to execution. Now, this is important to be aware of, and I don't want you getting caught in the trap of bouncing from video to video to video looking for the perfect looking blog. You just need to get started with something that's proven and has good reviews. And you can always check out Generate Press. Speaks for itself. And they do have a premium add-on which adds more functionality, which when you're ready for that, you can use that, but you don't need that right now. All right? You don't want to spend a whole lot of time making a perfect blog and making it look beautiful. It's much more important to actually start creating content for your blog to get people to it. You can always change it. There's so many people who want the perfect blog and they spend months and months and months making it perfect, and the whole time there's nobody coming to it. It doesn't even matter. So don't be that person, and I want you to be aware of that because I've seen that over and over and over again throughout the years. So when just starting out, just lay a solid blogging foundation like I'm going to show you and start creating content. No need for unnecessary overwhelm of making your blog perfect. And then once people start coming to your blog, then you can always go back and redo the design of it. So let's head back over here, X out of this, and what we want to do is go ahead and click on Install, and then Activate. And now you have effectively changed the entire look and functionality of your blog. So if we click back here, let me just open this up in a new tab, close out Generate Press, and you'll see it's completely changed. And this is really what traditional WordPress blogs look like. So it is a proven formula, and we're going to clean this up and make it look a lot better, but it's perfect, really minimal, clean design, and really focuses on your content, and that's what you want. Okay, awesome. Now we're going to improve your blog's functionality, and to do that, we're going to add something called plugins. So what we're going to do is head over to plugins right here, and this is what really makes WordPress so incredibly awesome and valuable because you can expand the functionality and do just about anything you want with your blog. So we're going to click on Add New right here. And again, this is like the theme dashboard, but this is the plugin dashboard. So check this out. Now there are thousands of these. Again, you want to look for the reviews and you want to make sure where it says last updated, you always want to look for that. Because if not, and you get one that hasn't been updated in a year, that opens your site up to security holes, okay, where people can get in and hack your site and that kind of thing. Because if it's an outdated plugin, it is not typically up to the latest WordPress updates. So that's something to be aware of, okay? So make sure you look for the reviews and the last updated, all right? So check this out. Say we wanted to add in some music to our site, some music functionality. Just type in MP3. Boom. You can add in all types of things from music, YouTube, add YouTube functionality to your blog. It's pretty insane. So you get the idea. You can do a lot of cool stuff with plugins. Okay, so now I'm gonna get you set up with my favorite must-have plugins to get your blog found online and start driving quality free traffic to your blog, turning visitors into subscribers and ultimately paying customers. So the first one that we're gonna add is called Yoast SEO. So just type that in right here in the search field, Yoast, and that should pull it up. Now, this plugin is for search engine optimization purposes or SEO. Now, what this plugin does is pretty amazing. It helps people ultimately find your content online. Search engine optimization is incredibly important for bloggers. When you optimize your blog pages, including your blog posts, you're making your blog more visible to people who are looking for keywords associated with your brand, product, or service via search engines like Google. When people search for things related to your content, they will see a snippet of your content and choose whether or not they want to click on your blog or not. So it's crucial that this is set up properly so you can be found online for your specific products and services or blog posts, etc. And I'm going to show you how to get it set up right now. So what we want to do is go ahead and click on Install and then Activate. Okay, it says plugin is activated. Let's head down here and head to where it says SEO right here. And then go to General. And then right here where it says first time SEO configuration, click on Configuration Wizard. And this is a real simple setup process. So let's just follow along. Option A, my site is live and ready to be indexed. Next. This is a blog. Next. Person. Next. Yes, we want the search engine to find our posts and our pages. Click Next. No, it's just going to be me as the author. Choose whatever best suits you. And website name, WME. Next. And you don't need to do any of this. You can sign up if you want. These are more tutorials. So we'll just click Next. And then that's it. And then close this out. Now you're set to jet with Yoast SEO. And I'm going to show you a little bit more once we start setting up your posts, how this works with your posts so you can really get some good search volume in Google, okay, to properly optimize your post for keywords. Pretty simple stuff, but when done properly, very powerful. Now, here's a quick pro tip. When you're ready and have some content on your blog, I would recommend getting set up with Google Analytics. It's a real similar process to what we just went through in terms of setting it up. And what's cool is you actually can connect your Google Search Console with Google Analytics, which is a little bit more involved, but it gives you a very clear look in terms of the search volume and what people are actively engaging with on your blog. Now, we actually have a whole video series on our website, which you can check out later if you want, or you can find tons of free stuff on YouTube to get it all set up properly. Just a little outside of the scope for this video. Now, what I really love about Google Analytics, it allows for you to track exactly how many people have come to your blog, where they came from, and what their browsing behavior is like, which is very useful when trying to understand which kinds of content is most preferred by your audience. So it's an easy way to understand how people behave when they come to your blog, ultimately letting you make better business decisions for which kind of content you should be creating. For example, you might find that you know that your blog subscribers or customers spend twice as long on reading posts about tips. So you can use that information to your advantage by writing more posts with tips in them to keep your audience more engaged and on your blog longer. Anyway, just wanted to give you a quick overview of this stuff for now so you can circle back and get this stuff installed when you're ready to do so. So for now, it's a little bit outside of the scope of this video, but at least you're aware of it going forward. Okay, so now we're going to add a plugin that allows for you to share your blog content, which is just awesome. So we're going to head over here to plugins again and then add new, and then just go ahead in the search plugins, type in Sumo, and it should pull it right up. And here it is right here. And then click on Install Now. And what's cool about Sumo is it offers an entire suite of blog traffic tools, which are incredibly powerful. So for now, we're just going to get started with one of them. Go ahead and activate it. Okay, before we get started installing Sumo, there's one thing I want you to be aware of. I've been using this plugin for, I don't even know how many years now, but every time I create a new video, they've changed things around. That's the nature of software. That's the nature of WordPress. Anything online, any software online is typically going to be updated. You're probably aware of that, but I just, in case you're not, I want you to be aware of that. So when you see it and it looks differently, you're not like, oh my God, it's broken. This is outdated. This video is crap. I mean, I could make this video today and they can update it tomorrow. That's how frequently they update this software. Don't freak out. You can poke around a little bit and typically you'll find what you're looking for. Usually when they make adjustments, it's just little things they've moved here and there just to improve the user experience. That's it. So yeah, if it looks a little bit different, just poke around a little bit, you'll find what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Go ahead and click on Sumo down here, and we got to register it real quick. So we'll just go ahead and click on Connect. And to register, just put in a good email address and password, and then sign up. And that's it. And then head up to My Tools right here. Click on this, the crown. We'll log in. Then you'll see this right here. Just go ahead and then say no thanks to this. And then we'll head up here to Extras and then click on Share. and then activate now, and it's active. That's it. Now you have the share feature on your blog, and let's take a look at that now. So we'll head back here, then we'll refresh, and here it is. Pretty awesome, right? Now, the benefit of this is you can get up to 20% more free blog traffic using this little tool. So basically what Share does is it makes it super easy for your visitors to share your content with their friends or family and others. The more people share your blog content, the more viral traffic goes back to your blog ultimately. So people can like, tweet, or even pin your content through the use of social sharing buttons. Now put it this way, if you don't have a tool like this, you might as well be invisible when you're first starting out. You'll find it so much harder to get any traction without a social media presence. So this little tool will help you address that issue. Okay, so let's head back over to Sumo, and we're going to install one more plugin. So now head back to Dashboard here, and then click on Forms, and then Create Form. Now this little plugin is awesome. What this will help you do is capture visitors on your blog through a pop-up, which makes sure they subscribe to your email list and come back for more. Now this little plugin has been responsible for doubling my blog subscribers. It's amazing. Basically, the plugin detects the exact moment when a visitor is about to leave and immediately displays a pop-up asking for the visitor's email address. Now, you've probably seen these before. This allows you to continue the conversation through email with your subscribers and keep reaching out to them. And this is really what you want to do. Stay in front of your blog visitors, your subscribers, and start that conversation to build a relationship and get new customers. So let's get this little guy set up right now. It's really easy to do. So our goal for this little pop-up is to collect emails. So we're going to create a little lead magnet, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and start filling this in. So go ahead and click right into join our newsletter. And then once you click in there, you should be able to edit this right here where it says design. So if you go to my goal and then design, yeah, there we go. And then, okay, so I've gone ahead and added in the call to action. So here's our lead magnet. Free money-making blog cheat sheet. Discover our 5 best tips for creating a money-making blog. Yes, show me how to make money online. Now that is a killer lead magnet, okay? So basically what a call to action is literally what you're doing is asking someone to take an action. You want them to download an ebook, sign up for a webinar, get a coupon, attend an event, get a free consultation. You're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. So this is very simple. What we've done here is basically created something very irresistible for our blog viewers. So people come to us wanting to learn how to start a blog and potentially make money with it, right? So we're giving away something that speaks to that pain, that solution, right? Like, God, I would love to learn how to make money with my blog. What are those 5 tips? I've got to know. What are the 5 tips? That's what it is. So when you create something really tight and specific, specificity really makes people curious, right? Like, what are those 5 things, right? And it's benefit driven. We're teaching people how to make money with their blog. And that is a great lead magnet. Okay, so let's finish up this little form. So right now we have done the actual build out of the form, which is our lead magnet. And you can actually go deep with a lot of this stuff, and I'm not going to cover everything. You can play with this. This is a real simple setup that I've just shown you, but you can go ahead and click go back here, and you have other forms that you can use, right? This is just their basic one. A lot of these are locked unless you buy the premium service with these guys, which you don't need right now. So then you can go to, we have my goal, then form type, of course, is the pop-up. You can do other types of, a scroll box, inline form, welcome mat, that's kind of cool, and the smart bar that would show at the very top of your blog, which is kind of cool. The pop-up is great for now. Visibility, smart mode. So anytime someone decides to leave where this pop-up is being displayed, it will show up. So if someone's on your blog post and they're about to leave the blog post, the pop-up will show up. That's smart mode. And then for success, now this is really cool. You can actually redirect to where your lead magnet is. So say I want to put the cheat sheet on a specific page. I can have that cheat sheet on that page and redirect them right to that page right here, okay? Now that's a great way of doing it. A lot of this other stuff is a little bit sophisticated. You don't need to worry about this. and then connect to email service. Now this is really awesome. Now there's two ways of doing this. You can either download all your subscribers manually and then import them into your mail service provider. Now, if you don't have a mail service provider yet, that's fine. You can just collect the emails and then add them manually later. Or what you can do is connect it to a service like MailChimp, which I'm going to show you how to do later, or Convertkit, which is another great one. Okay? Either Convertkit or MailChimp are great services for starting out. And your blog is pretty much going to be a paperweight unless you're collecting a virtual paperweight, unless you're collecting subscribers, right? Because with the email subscribers, you are able to send, new updates, new blog updates, and then you're able to promote your products or services ultimately. So you've got to start immediately. I cannot stress that enough, of building your email lists. This is how you're going to get to build the know, like, and trust factor and grow your blog ultimately. Then you'll know what people are resonating with, what kind of content people like, creating relationships, and then it creates trust. And then you're able to, if you want to, sell your products and services. That's the way it's done. And this is killer because you can connect with MailChimp or ConvertKit. I'm going to show you later on how to do this and connect these. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to create one more form, just a very basic form that we're going to use on our home page as well as our blog posts. And this will just be a simple email opt-in form. So go ahead and click back up here on Forms. And then it looks like we're good to go there. And then click on My Goal. And we want to collect email addresses again. And we'll leave the form type. Let's see. We want to create an inline form. Okay, so show a form box that's in line with the content of your page. So we'll select that. And then we'll start just cleaning this up, making it real basic. So go ahead and click in Join Our Newsletter. And then you want to just go ahead and delete that area. Same for right here, the subheadline. Go ahead and delete that area. And then click in this box, this white area, and then just delete that. Now we have a very simple opt-in form. Okay? Then go ahead and click on Subscribe Now. And we're going to edit that button to get perfect. And we can change the color too. You can leave it blue. Or if you click on it, you can select different colors here. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it blue for now, and then head down to visibility. And this is real important. You don't want this showing up everywhere because that's what it will do if you select smart mode. You want to select manual mode. And then what you'll do, and I'll show you how to do this in a bit, is you'll copy this little piece of code and then you'll just paste it in where you want it to go, specific to blog posts or on the home page. And I'm going to show you that in a bit. So we'll go ahead and update this for now. And now that's done. Now we have a very simple opt-in form that we can add to our homepage, and you'll see how we're going to use this here in a bit, or our blog post, or really anywhere for that matter on your blog. Okay, so now we're all set up with a pop-up and a contact form. And let me tell you something. These forms by themselves aren't going to do anything for you. You'll be able to collect email addresses, but you will not be able to continue the relationship with your new subscribers. And really the only way that you can start to build that know, like, and trust factor and continue to reach out to your new subscribers is through email. I mean, think about it. How many times have you gone to a blog or a website and you've just never returned? And that will be the case for your blog if you're not getting people on your email list and continuing to reach out to them through email. Now, the good news is that you are going to be collecting email subscribers. That's where the value is. But you've got to be able to continue that relationship through email. Now, you can use, like, for example, right here, you'll be able to get your contacts once you start getting some in, and you'll be able to download those if you don't have an email marketing service. Now, you can upgrade with these guys. Now they do, it looks like, have an email marketing service, but you're going to end up paying for that ultimately. I think they might have some free options where you can get a certain amount of emails per month. I'm not sure. I've never used their email marketing service. Remember, my goal for you is the fastest path to execution in what's working now, what's been proven. And there's a tool that I recommend that I think is around, it's either $39 or $49 per month. And the cool thing is you can get started with Convertkit for free, and you can check it out and see if it's even a good fit for you. And remember, you don't even really need this right now. Get your blog up and going. I just want to make you aware of the bigger picture of what you're getting involved with, all right? And the tools that are going to be just game-changing for you. So if I were just starting a blog today, this is what I would use. I would use Sumo to grow my email list and the tools to grow my blog. And then I would push those contacts into a tool like Convertkit, where we went to forms and we can click on form right here. So anybody that opts in here, we're going to push them over to Convertkit right here. So we'll connect it. And there's an API connection that seamlessly passes the contact through into your campaigns, which is awesome. And either way, you're going to be paying for it. Either you're going to be paying these guys or you're going to be paying them to do the email marketing side of things. I would just recommend them because they're really, really known in the industry to be amazing for content creators and bloggers. So just something to be aware of. I'm not trying to like scare you off with all this stuff, but it's with blogging, you've got to get subscribers, build your email list, and continue the conversation. That's what it's all about, okay? Now, if you want to completely eliminate the middleman and go straight to the source, a service I recommend and is geared towards bloggers and online content creators, as I've mentioned, is called Convertkit, an email marketing service. And here we can create a form in 1 minute and add it to your blog. It's so easy. So when someone puts in their email address, it will go straight into Convertkit and you can begin to start email marketing and sending and receiving emails. No middleman. Now, Convertkit is the ideal service to start email marketing with. And what I love about them is that their platform is specifically set up, like I said, for online bloggers, content creators. So if you're looking to grow your blog, online business, this is for you. And I've previously mentioned and recommended MailChimp because it's a great service. They're an awesome service, actually. But for folks just starting out, it can be a bit overwhelming and complicated with a steep learning curve. And the automations and email marketing tools that you need to grow your blog are just so simple to set up and on point with Convertkit. So let me show you how brain dead simple this is. It's so easy to get up and going with Convertkit and creating a little form. So go ahead and click the link right below this video in the description and head over to Convertkit with me and just follow along. Watch how easy this is. Okay, try it for free. No, I'm just starting with email. Yes, WordPress, put in a good email address, click on create form, click inline, choose the basic template right here in the middle, click on subscribe, you can go ahead and delete this field. Click in there and then delete field. Perfect. And then we want to save it. And now all we want to do is embed. So click that. Copy this JavaScript. Let's head back over to our site. We're on the home page now. Click on edit page. Now right here, click on this plus, add a block. I'm just showing you this as an example. I'm doing this off the fly, so this is super quick, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to type in HTML so I can add in some HTML code. I'm going to paste this right in here, and then I'm going to update it, and then view page. So it's that easy to get started with Convertkit. Simple opt-in form, and now you're able to start sending and receiving emails through Convertkit. It's pretty awesome. So now let's head back to Sumo, and I'm going to show you how to connect Convertkit to SumoMe. So what we'll do is head to our dashboard, then let's head to Forms, then we'll click on the first one right here. This is our pop-up. So we'll head down to Connect to Email Service, then head to Convertkit right here, and then connect. Now we got to grab the API key, okay? And this will allow for Convertkit and SumoMe to communicate with each other. So we'll head to Convertkit and just make sure you're on the dashboard area. And then from here, click on your profile, the arrow, and click on general. And then just grab the API key right here and copy that. And then we'll paste that right in. And then connect. This was the form that we created. Remember, I didn't name it, but that's what the form was, the name of it. And then we'll save. Okay, so that's it. So anytime someone opts in using one of the Sumo forms, the pop-up or the inline form, their email will be pushed through straight into Convertkit. It's seamless. It's that easy. So now you have a couple options to work with in terms of email marketing. Use what's going to serve you best, but ultimately I would set this up properly with one of these tools right when you're setting up this blog. This way, once you get your blog going, everything is working properly. Okay, so that's it for Sumo and Convertkit. And I hope you see how we're adding a ton of value by offering an irresistible offer or a lead magnet, authentically connecting with our audience's problems. And we're going to continue that when we start to build out the hybrid homepage, which I cannot wait to show you. Basically, it's the way I've structured it is set up in a way to really connect with your audience's pain points by offering solution-driven content. We have our pilot story, our roadmap, where we're going to offer really good content speaking to specific pain points and addressing those pain points with killer blog posts. And I cannot wait to show you how to do that. We're going to get started with that here in a bit. For now, we have 2 more plugins to really optimize your WordPress blog more and keep it safe and secure. So let's get into that now. Okay, so let's head back to our dashboard. Okay, and head back to Add New in the Plugins area. And you're going to search for a plugin called WordFence. Let's go ahead and install and activate it. So WordFence is going to protect your website with the best WordPress security available. I've been using it for years. It's going to protect against malware signatures, malicious websites, rounded out by a suite of additional features, which is the most comprehensive security option available, especially for free. And they do have a premium upgrade. I don't feel that you need that just starting out, but that's up to you. Whatever you prefer in terms of security, you can poke around with it and see what's available. So let's go ahead and activate it. And right here, you're going to want to put in a good email address. This is going to notify you if there's any security threats to your blog. I'm going to put no for that. And this is if you have the premium upgrade for this plugin, which you don't need right now unless you want it. So I'm just going to say no thanks for now. And you're good to go. So then we can head down here, and here's WordFence, and we can head to the dashboard. And we'll just yes to enable auto update. So now you have some amazing security for your WordPress blog. And if there's any kind of threat or anything like that, you'll be notified by email, and then you can take action at that time. So you can stay in front of any problems. It's awesome. Okay, so now for our last plugin, let's head over to plugins again, and then add new. And you're going to want to search for WP-Optimize. WP- and that should pull it right up. This bad boy's awesome. It basically just dials in your blog, making it super fast and efficient. It cleans databases, compresses images, and caches pages. So a cached website or blog attracts more traffic and users. And Google loves speedy sites and blogs, right? So you really, really want to have something like this in place. So if you have a lot of just images that are huge in file size, or just a lot of content in general, it's going to help optimize that. So let's go ahead and install it now and then activate. And I'm going to step you through some of the basics here. You can go deep with this plugin. It's not necessary. It pretty much does the heavy lifting for you out of the box. So just to give you an overview of how it works, let's head down to WP Optimize over here and then click on Database. So you can start with the database. And right now it should be okay because this is a brand new blog. But this is something that you can set up, and they do recommend that you do a backup just in case anything does happen. And you can get set up with this if you'd like. I'm not going to do that right now. All pretty self-explanatory. And you can just run this, and it'll start optimizing your database, really tightening things up, making it just faster and a cleaner setup for your WordPress blog. Then head to images, same thing. I would automatically compress newly added images, and then I would do best image quality right here. Okay, so now let's head to cache and enable page caching, okay? This is really what's gonna make your site fast. And that's it, we'll save changes here and then head to settings. You can schedule WP Optimize to do its thing and start to really clean up your site. So you can do it every 2 weeks, just do that and save settings. So that's WP Optimize for you. Really great way to make sure the health of your blog is dialed in and optimized for the search engines and the user experience. So it's loading. You know what it's like when you go to a website or blog and it's loads really slow? That's what this plugin is going to help with. All right, congratulations. You made it through my must-have plugins to get your site properly optimized, secure, and set up in a way to start driving quality traffic so you can ultimately turn that traffic into customers. So now what we're going to do is get started with the hybrid homepage, and I cannot wait to show you this. This is where you're going to really see how everything starts to come together. So let's get into that now. So what we'll do is head to Pages, and then click on All Pages. Then head down here to your welcome page that we created, and then click on Edit. Now, just to clarify, I've been throwing out pages, posts here and there. So if you're wondering what the difference between a page and a post is, it's very simple. Pages serve as your static pages, such as your About Us page, your Contact Us page. These pages pretty much stay the same over time. Now, blog posts are dynamic. They can change over time, and you can add content to them, or people can comment on them. Now, you use your post primarily for your blog content. So now we're going to get started with the hybrid homepage, and we're going to start editing it right now, and you're going to see how this comes together. So the hybrid homepage is made up of 4 main sections. Part 1 is your navigation, and this is where we're going to be adding in your menu for your blog. Part 2 is your USP, or your unique selling point, and call to action. Now, this is at the top of the page and is dedicated to one thing, giving your readers exactly what they want. So when someone lands on your blog, they should immediately know what you do within seconds. What's unique about your blog? Why should people want to read your blog? Or what specific problem are you helping your readers with that is unique to you? People quickly scan blogs, and if it's confusing and not clear what you're helping people with, they're just going to click away and go somewhere else. And then you need a strong call to action. Now remember, a call to action is quite literally a call to take an action. This could be anything from downloading an ebook, sign up for free webinars, get a coupon, attend an event, get a free consultation. You're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. Remember, this is also known as a lead magnet. You're giving away something for free, a really, really good offer with a call to action in exchange for an email address. Now, making this the first thing that someone sees when they come to your blog, it drastically increases the chance of them seeing and acting on it. Now, part 3 is your roadmap. The roadmap gives your reader a quick glance at the path that you're going to walk them down as they get to know you. Think of this area as the vision of transformation for your readers. What is your blog, product, or service going to do for your readers? It's important to know that people don't buy products or services. They buy the transformation. What will it do to improve the quality of their life? So at Websites Made Easy, in this part of my homepage, I cover 3 main topics that are important to my blog and business: creating a website or blog, getting traffic, and capturing new customers. Ultimately showing people the basic steps of how to get started online with a profitable website and blog to consistently make money. Now, part 4, I love this part. It's called the pilot story. Now, it briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your blog in the first place, and the value that you're giving. Also, the pilot story can highlight some of your best blog content, introduce the new reader to you and your blog, and give them a call to action to learn more. And now I want to show you how to complete the hybrid homepage with these 4 parts. Now, before we get started, you can grab all the goodies that I'm using to set up this blog, the images and everything. And I'm going to give away 6 killer freebies to start your blog with the Blog Starter Bundle. All you need to get started with a blog that matters. When you're ready, just head to the link displayed on the screen right now. So let's go ahead and get started with the Yoast SEO editor. And this is where we're going to optimize this page specific to a keyword phrase that we want to tell the search engines, this is what this page is about, okay? So right here for the focus keyword, we can type in create a blog that matters. And let me show you up here. You can also, let's close out this little Sumo menu and then click on the Yoast right here. And you can also edit it right here. So we have the focus key phrase, create a blog that matters. Then click on snippet preview. Now this is what right here, this little boxed area is what it's going to look like in the Google search results. Okay, so we want to tighten this up to make it more just exciting, more compelling, that people actually want to click through once they see this in the search results. So right here, what we'll type in for the meta description, get started building your profitable blog in just 7 days with our email course using our signature 3-step WTC system so you can create a profitable blog. Now, we want to focus on the benefit, remember? So I've described what's unique about Websites Made Easy and what we're offering in terms of blogging, right? And the benefit is always after so you can create a profitable blog. Now, that's for the end user. That's the benefit for the person that's looking at this in the search results. And they're like, of course, I want a profitable blog. This sounds great. So what we can do right here is just X all that out. And we can either put in create a profitable blog in 7 days or create a blog that matters. I'll just put it create a profitable blog in 7 days. There's some specificity there. And with this description, it's unique to us, so people are like, it's different. So people are going to be like, what is that? What is the WTC system? I want to create a profitable blog. This is, of course, if this is what we're looking for, right? So this is what it's going to look like in the search results, okay? Here's the SEO title and the meta description. That's it. Very easy. I'm going to close this out. And now you're set up with the Yoast SEO plugin. Now, ultimately, you want to do this for every page and post. And ideally, you want to optimize for one keyword phrase. And that's typically the title of your blog post or page. Now, this is a bit different because this is the home page of the blog. So we're going to focus on really the main keyword phrase here, which is create a blog that matters. Okay, so let's go ahead and click out of the Yoast SEO editor. And now what we're going to do, if you click on settings right here, we're going to start adding in some rich content to build out our hybrid homepage. That could be images, headings, paragraphs, all sorts of cool stuff that you can do to build out pages and posts. And I'm going to show you how to do this right now. So the first thing, all we want to do, we can either click on this plus right here to add a block. And the way that this editor works is by adding blocks specific to the type of content that you want to create. Now, it's real easy when you start to play with this and see how it works. So we can add a block either up here or up here. All right, so we'll add a block. Now we want to add in we have our title right here, which is welcome. Okay, so what we want to add in right now is a cover image. Now this is going to be a big image that we want to have across the entire page. Okay, so we'll add in the cover image, and then we want to go ahead and upload. And then we'll go to my desktop, and then I'll go to my content folder, and it's welcome one right here. Awesome. Now, once you click in the image, you can edit it. You can add a title in, which we'll add in a second. And you can also come down, and then you can add some cool effects. You can change the opacity. You can add in a little filter. Right? So if I want to change it to something like that, kind of looks cool. And then I can add in a little title. I can go a little bit bigger. Maybe go with huge. That looks good. Now check this out. You can do some other really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and click right here and we'll change the alignment. So we'll align it to the left. And if you go to click back on the image, so if you click inside the text area, it's going to edit the text. Okay, you can add links, italicize, bold, all that good stuff. If you click on the image, you can edit the image. So if you click right here, this is going to change the alignment of the image. So right now we have it aligned, I believe it's aligned left, I think. Anyway, I want to change it to full width. Okay, so we get a really nice effect. And I want to change, see how it's a fixed background? Let's change it to parallax. Check this out. Awesome, right? Really create some cool depth for your blog. So we'll go ahead and update this and take a peek and see what it looks like. So we can view page here or right here. That looks awesome. So let's head back to edit page. We can click back in the image. See what that looks like. That might look kind of cool. Let's update it. I have a feeling I'm going to be playing with this some. Wow, actually that looks pretty sweet. Beautiful. And now I want you to click on customize right up here. We're going to change the home page the way it's laid out. Okay? So click on customize. And we're going to go over all these customizations in a little bit. Okay? So first go ahead and just click on layout for now. And then go to sidebars. And then right here where it says sidebar layout, no sidebar. And then publish. Okay, so after you publish that, I've actually gone ahead and made some edits and I'm going to show you what to do. So head back, then head to container. You're going to want to move this, I believe it was at 1100. Move it down to 900. And then we want to put this to one container. And then publish. Then you can close this out. Look how awesome this looks. So head back to edit page. I'm going to show you what I did here. So right here, click on the image. And I made this full width. And I'm actually going to change this headline right here. I'm going to ask a question. Make it more engaging. Do you want to start a blog that matters? Then right down here, this is our USP. So this is what's unique about Websites Made Easy in terms of our blogging course. Right? So get started, and here's our call to action. Get started building your profitable blog in just 7 days with our email course using our signature 3-step WTC system so you can create a profitable blog. So that is our USP, which is our WTC system, which is unique and proprietary to Websites Made Easy. So now we're going to add in our email opt-in form. So before we do that, I want you to go ahead and update the page, and that will save everything. Okay, and then I'm going to head right back over to Convertkit, and let me just show you real quick. We'll go back to the starting. So you'll log in, and then you'll go to landing pages and forms. And I'm going to show you how to do it both ways, okay? with Sumo as well. And then you'll head down here. This is just really easy. And you'll hit the form, select the form, and then click embed. And then just grab the JavaScript and then copy it. That should be on your clipboard now. Then head back to your page. Then you'll head right down here, then click right after the exclamation and hit enter. And this will create a new block, okay? Then all you wanna do is hit the plus sign, then type in what you're looking for. Mine's already right here because I've been using it, but you will type in HTML. Whoops. And it should pull right up. Then you wanna select that and then just paste it right in. That's it. And then all you have to do is update the page and you're good to go, okay? And all I did here is literally just copy a paragraph, went to a new line, and then pasted it all in, and it popped all right in there. It's real easy. So we'll update the page, and then view page. Wow, that turned out great. So we got part 2 now, which is the USP and the call to action with our email opt-in form. So it's looking good. And we might even just center this too. That might look pretty good as well. So I'll check that out right now. So we'll head back to edit page, and then we'll click right into the text, and then we'll just do align text center, and then update, and then we'll view page. Yeah, that looks awesome. Now I'll show you how to add in the Sumo form, and you can use whatever you'd like. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to edit page. And now I'm gonna head back over to Sumo so we can grab the code and pop it right in here. So I'm gonna head to Sumo, then you wanna head to the dashboard area, make sure you're there. Then click on forms. And this was the one right here, so we'll click into that. And we just wanna grab the code for this form, the naked form here. So we'll go to visibility and manual mode. So we want to just copy this to the clipboard. Okay. Then head back and same thing. So I'll just put it right underneath this. I'll click into this, press enter. Whoops. Actually, there it is right there. We'll just go ahead and add a block. Same thing. You want to add an HTML, paste it right in there. And that's it. Then we'll update, and then view page. So you can see the difference, obviously. Now remember, with Sumo, it's going to pass it through to, you have to make sure that that's connected to pass it through to Convertkit. That's the only step that would be additional with Sumo, unless you're going to use their email marketing service, which I've never used before. Either way, you'll figure out what's best for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just erase. I really like the look of this one, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this for now. So we'll edit the page. And to remove a block or erase it, all you would do is just click into the 3 dots where it says more options, and then click remove block, then update. And now we are done with part 2 of the hybrid homepage, and we'll move on to part 3, which is the roadmap. So let's just go back to make sure everything looks good. Okay, cool. So check this out. We're setting a solid frame by asking a question. So when someone lands on this, say they come from YouTube or just Google, wherever, do you want to start a blog that matters? Someone's searching for this information, they read that question. Yeah, I do. Then they go down, and I read a little bit about Websites Made Easy. Get started building your profitable blog in just 7 days with our email course using our WTC system. That's it. That's all you got to do. So from there, someone's going to opt in if they're interested in the course. That is part 2, the USP and call to action. So let's get set up with the part 3, which is the roadmap. Let's head back to edit page. So now we want to scroll down and we want to add a new block. So go ahead and click the plus right here. And then we want to scroll down to layout elements, and we're looking for separator. Okay, perfect. Now, you can't see it there, but it's right there. Then we want to add another block, and we want to add in a heading. And then I'm just going to paste this right in. And then you can select H2, H1. I'm going to use a H1. That looks about the same size. You can always adjust it if not. And I'm going to go ahead and update the page. Okay, now I'm going to come back down here, add a new block. We're going to search for columns. So layout elements and columns. And we want this one right here. So we'll select that. Then select the plus in the first widget area. And then you want to add paragraph. And then I'm just going to paste this right in here. So there's a little dash, services, and works. So I guess I can capitalize this. Services and works. Then I'm going to add another paragraph here. And then paste in my roadmap. I'm going to bold these real quick so they stand out a little bit more. Okay, looking good. Okay, so remember, this is the roadmap, the vision of transformation, this area right here. So each one of these represents something that you can help people with. And what's really cool about this, instead of trying to sell someone something, you could link them to one of your best blog posts or a case study or something of how you help someone with that transformation in these specific areas. And then from there, you're building value, and it leaves someone wondering, wow, maybe this is for me. It helps build the know, like, and trust factor, and people buy from people they trust. So this is what your blog is all about. It's really to build trust and create a relationship. And then once you do that, that's where you can turn your subscribers into customers. But we're always giving value, okay? So once you've got all this squared away, what you want to do is just go ahead and update the page. And I'm going to show you how to link these areas of transformation a little bit later when we set up our posts. Okay, awesome. We are just about done with the hybrid homepage. So now we're going to add in part 4, which is the pilot story. So let's go ahead and add another separator. So let's click the plus to add a block. And we'll click separator here. Add that right in. Perfect. Now we want to add in a heading. Or actually, we're going to add in an image first. So let's go ahead and add another cover image. We'll click upload. Welcome to, choose that. It's just a great way to break up the content a little bit, make the experience a little richer on the home page. So I'll add in, looks good. We'll make that huge to match the other one. It's centered. Okay, good. And let's click in the image. Do fold width, looking good. Then head down here and let's see if blue, maybe green might look kind of cool. Let's check that out. And then update, and let's view the page. That looks awesome. Now we're going to make this parallax as well. And I'm going to capitalize that. So we'll go back. And we want to click in the image. Parallax. Update. Yeah, that looks really good. Cool. Now we'll add in the pilot story. So we'll head back, edit page, and we'll head back down here, and then we're going to add in a heading. So click on the add block below the cover image, and then click on heading. I'm going to paste that right in there, make that an H1. Now I'm going to add another block. This will be a paragraph. and I'm going to paste in the first part of my story. And then ultimately, it's a cool, really compelling story. If people want to learn more, they'll opt in and get the rest of the story. So we're going to add in right underneath this an email opt-in form. So we're hitting people from different points or different frames, if that makes sense, right? So we have, of course, the course up here. Then we have more value here in terms of the roadmap. Then we have my story. So there's different points of entry in terms of where people are at, you see? So what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and update the page. And then I'm going to copy this. Just copy it just in case. Head back. And then I'm going to press enter. Add another block, HTML, and paste that right in. And then update. And now we can go ahead and view page. And that is the hybrid homepage. Pretty awesome, right? Now see, what will end up happening is that once these people opt in, they will be sent an automated email series. And that email series would include my actual story of how I got started online, along with the course, the 7-day email course. You see? So it's all about the email list. It's all about building the know, like, and trust factor, creating, relationships, and then ultimately getting new customers. So I hope you see how valuable this is. It's extremely powerful when done this way. All right, so now I'm going to head back to edit page. And remember, let's head back down to the pilot story. Close this. Now, the pilot story briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your blog in the first place. Now, if you don't have something like this, if you don't have a story, you could simply put up a blog post or write one. So I could write a blog post about literally the exact steps of how to start a profitable blog, and then offer that in the form of a PDF, which would be a lead magnet. And they would have to put in their email address to get that. So that is it for the hybrid homepage. I hope you see the value in it and you're pumped about it. It's a very, very cool way to really connect with your audience immediately and add incredible value by solving specific problems for your audience. Okay, so that is it for the hybrid homepage. Now we're going to add our About Us page and our Contact Us page. Very simple, the same exact process. So you remember when we set up our pages at the very beginning? That's what we're going to do now. Is we're going to go over to All Pages and then head down to About Us and then click Edit. And I'm just going to real quickly add in the content here, and then I'm going to tell you what you should include in your About Us page for best practice. So I'm going to go ahead and add in, first I'm going to click on Add a Block, and then I'm going to add in a cover image. Here's my image. Remember, you can use all these images. Just head to that blog post and you'll be able to grab all these goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and click About Us, choose this. And we source our images at unsplash.com. You can get some amazing images at unsplash.com for free, if you haven't heard of those guys. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll do parallax background. Then I'm going to grab my content real quick from my content folder. I'm going to add a block and then click paragraph, and then I'm just going to paste it right in. This is straight from a Word document, literally copy and paste. That simple. And check this out. I'm going to add in a little drop cap here, see what that looks like. So if you click right into this first paragraph area, and then you head over here, we got to toggle back from Yoast back to the settings. And we can do a drop cap. Kind of cool. So I'll update the page and I'll take a peek and see what this looks like. So we can view page. Kind of cool, right? So I got to still add in our opt-in form, and I want to make this looks kind of cool, but I want to spread it out. So I'm going to head back here, and then of course do whatever you prefer, obviously. So I'm going to click back into the image, and then I'm going to do full width, and then update. And let's see, let's view page. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks slick. Okay, so then I'll click on edit page, and then just check this out real quickly. I'm just gonna grab this right here. Then I'm gonna head to the Yoast. Focus key phrase. I'll just put in about us because that's what this page is about. And then I'll click on the snippet preview. And this will, the way this is set up, this will populate the page title. But I'm just going to go ahead and type it in. And then I'll put in a little snippet. And that's it. And then we can close it out. Now this page is optimized. And I just need to go to Convertkit, copy this, and then paste it right in here. So actually you can also change the block right there. So transform it to HTML. I wonder if I can just type that in. Oops, nope. Bet you if I just paste it in, it'll work. Now here we go. Paste it in. We'll update the page. That easy, guys. It's super, super easy to create these pages, as you can see. We can view page. Awesome. Head back to edit page. Okay, so now let me explain briefly what should be included in your About page. Now, the About page really gives you a chance to describe what makes you and your business or your blog unique. You have the opportunity to really describe your core beliefs while communicating your true personality that lies behind your brand or your blog. So there are many ways that you can do this, from including your mission and vision statements to adding your personal bio and your company story. You can include your core values or simply statements about what you do and why you do it. So you can include the name of your business and the members of your team, or your personal story, or the story of how your blog or business came to be. Also include what makes you an expert in the given topic of what you're teaching and what your main purpose is for your blog or business. So that's pretty much it for your About Us page. And now we're going to finish the Contact Us page. And what I'm going to do is just breeze through this one. I'm going to set up the page, and then I'm going to tell you what should be included. And remember, to access your Contact Us page, head back over to All Pages, and also make sure you update, okay? And head to Contact Us, and then click on Edit. Okay, so I've gone ahead and set up the Contact Us page. First, we'll start with the Yoast SEO, the focus keyword, Contact Us, snippet preview. Just popped in our little blurb here. So that's good to go. Added in our cover image, full width, our content with the drop cap. Here's our opt-in form from Convertkit. And then right here is, it's always good to include an email address, because you never know what modality people prefer to use in terms of contacting you. Some like, instant message, some like reaching out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, email, you name it. Right? So, and of course a phone number if you have that. And if you want to add links, you would just highlight this and then click link, and then you would just pop it in right here, and that creates a link. Okay, it's real simple. And these are the links to your social channels. And that is pretty much it for the Contact Us page. So here's what should be included as best practice for your Contact Us page. It really serves as an open invitation for your audience to reach out to you directly with any questions, comments, or concerns. So in most cases, if someone is on your Contact Us page, they're pretty hungry in terms of what you're offering and want more information. So it's best practice, if it applies to your blog or business, to include, again, your phone number or your email address, and of course, all your social links. And it's also extremely important to add in the contact form, the email opt-in form. I cannot stress that enough. If someone wants to send an email, you've got to get people on your email list. And like I said, it's more than likely they are very engaged and hungry in terms of what you're offering. So that's it for the pages. We are set to jet, man. Congratulations on getting this done and sticking with me. And we're making some great progress here. Now we're going to jump into the actual blog posts. And I have some really great information I'm going to give you before we go into that in terms of finding your niche, who you're going to be actually speaking to with your blog posts, and just giving you clarity and perspective in terms of really how to connect with your audience. You're going to love it. This is going to help you confidently write blog posts. And then we're going to get into the actual blog post, and I can't wait to show you. I have some really cool stuff to show you with how to write blog posts that are going to help you authentically sell your stuff. It's awesome. Okay, you're going to love this. So now I'm going to show you these 2 cool tools that will help you discover your perfect niche if you're struggling with that. And we'll give you heaps of killer viable data so you know exactly what type of content to create for your blog so you can get more traffic to every piece of content that you create. Because you're basically finding out what people are already searching for, what's already proven and popular. Whenever you're looking for what you should sell online or promote, look for what people are already buying. Because if you find the right keywords, you can create content around that and create titles around that and descriptions around that, and you'll get way more viable quality traffic that people are actively searching for daily. Okay, so what I want you to do is head over to keywordsanywhere.com, and I'm going to show you how powerful this is, okay? So you can want to install this for Chrome or install this for Firefox, and I'm going to make this as straightforward as possible. All right, and check out these sites that you can pull data from. It's pretty killer. So we will use our example of how to lose weight, right? So I've gone ahead and opened up a new tab here, and I typed it in, how to lose weight. Now, right underneath this is what this tool does. It shows you the search volume, 450,000 per month at a cost per click of $1.28, which tells me that people are bidding on this keyword phrase because losing weight is a huge market, and there's several offers specifically catered to this industry. All right, now check this out. Look at the related keywords over here, and people are also searching for. All right, and this just is where the treasure trove of ideas come from, right? How to lose weight in a week, how to lose weight in 7 days, how to lose weight fast with exercise. Just so many ideas, right? Which is really cool. And this is where you can start to really pull ideas for content, and then you create content specific to these keyword phrases. Okay, so you're targeting very specific search phrases that people are having problems with right now. The more targeted the keyword search is, the more viable it is, the hungrier that person is actively looking for a solution. All right, that's something to be aware of. So say, for example, we click on this one, how to lose weight fast in 2 weeks. So we click on this, and actually here's a YouTube video. I'll talk to you about this in a second. But then it tells you even more keyword phrases for the 2 weeks, which is killer, right? For more content ideas. Now, I'm going to step you through kind of what we're going to be talking about here in a bit. But for example, say you don't have a product yet, right? This right here is the 2-week diet plan. And this is something that you can sell on ClickBank. So ClickBank is basically an affiliate website where you can get started with affiliate marketing. And this is one of their highest converting offers that you can sell and make commissions off of, which is killer. Now, are you seeing how powerful this is? So basically your content, and see this, right? This is basically what I'm going to be teaching you, is a little video, some killer content down here, and then that's it. And then you have a button that directly links them to this offer. So you become the bridge or pre-sell or pre-frame to this website, right? So you can give your story, you can give just educate people a little bit more, and then they come here and then they sign up and you start making money. But you're starting to see how powerful this is, right? You have all these different keywords that you can go after creating content around, and that's why the Content Accelerator is so powerful. And what's even killer, if you're like, James, I don't have any content yet. Cool. Look at this, lemon diet, weight loss in just 2 weeks. You can pull someone else's video, just go to YouTube, type in how to lose weight in 2 weeks, and share that video, make that video the first thing people see, and then you can transcribe the video and then make that the content below or just add to it, right? It's not that difficult. But the point is that you really, really want to educate and make someone want to take that next step and click through and want to go to the offer. And if done properly, and you're educating people really well, they will go over there. And the sales page over here, this bad boy is designed to convert. You don't have to worry about that. Your job is just to pre-frame them and get them over here and excited about the opportunity of losing weight in 2 weeks. That's your job. Once you get them here, this sales page is going to do the work for you. And also, take a look at this video, right? This is a simple video, and this offer is probably making millions of dollars a month. It's one of the highest converting on ClickBank. It has to be. So, and you don't see anyone talking in this video. This is what we call an ugly sales letter video. Anyone can create this. In fact, I have a video just like this. Most of my videos look like this, and they convert like crazy. Anyone can create a video like this. So, anyway, I just wanted you to be aware of that. Okay? And let's go back here, and let me show you real quick how to lose weight fast in 2 weeks. What were we searching for? Yeah. So you could create content around this specific keyword phrase. And then say you wrote a little article. You could pull in a lot of these long tail keywords and bring them into your article. So you're pulling from all this volume, the search volume. Now, you don't want to go anything lower than I would say, you can go as low as 100 per month, ideally 500 and above. Okay? But yeah, you're starting to see this, right? So if you wrote a piece of content, how to lose weight in 2 weeks. Let's just put that back in 2 weeks, right? And then you have all these other keywords over here. You bring that into the article and you'll start to pull traffic from these as well. Okay? Pretty powerful. Okay, so the next tool is answerthepublic.com. And this is another free tool. Just head over to this website. And this is a great tool to get amazing content ideas in seconds. So basically you just type in your idea. So we'll use, and I've already done it, how to lose weight in 2 weeks. And it'll give you, what people are actively searching for. So I'm going to head over here to this tab, and here it is right here. And then check this out. If I go, here's the visual of it. Look at all these ideas. How to lose weight in 2 weeks with green tea. How to lose weight in 2 weeks for a wedding. Just amazing ideas. Are you seeing how powerful this is? It's so killer. With how to lose weight in 2 weeks while breastfeeding with a lemon, just amazing. So think about it. Like the longer these are, the more viable. It's so specific, right? So if you get in front of that targeted traffic, people are extremely hungry for a solution, and you're giving it to them. And you become that bridge and then direct them straight to that offer. That's how it's done. So if we click this data, and then our tool over here, Keywords Anywhere, is going to aggregate the search volume, which is pretty cool. So these two tools work together, right? So how to lose weight in 2 weeks, 14,000 per month. How can I lose weight? So if you just drill down, you can find, just like I said, a treasure trove of keywords. And you could write, one big article with a bunch of these and really target a lot of these. So say, for example, you had a little video that you got off YouTube and then had an article, below it, how to lose weight in 2 weeks, like a 2,000 word, if you wanted to, and had just peppered in a lot of these different search queries. You can only imagine you're going to show up in the search results for a lot of this low-hanging fruit. It's really awesome. So I hope you're getting some value from this. This is just really, really cool stuff and a great way to just know what kind of content to create that people are actively searching for. And you don't need to make it harder than it is. I mean, really think about, the pain that people are going through. And if you can solve that pain for someone, it becomes so much easier for them to need that solution today, which is one of these products that you would promote on ClickBank. And I'm going to show you how to get started with ClickBank and other stuff here in a little bit. I'm not going to go too deep, but enough to where you can get started and you're aware of it. So those are the two tools. I think these will really get you going in a good direction if you use these and make you a lot more just aware of content that you need to create that's viable and that you can actually get qualified traffic from. Something that I want you to be aware of when using these two tools is when searching for keywords, right? Like how to lose weight or how to lose weight in 2 weeks. Those are pretty competitive. Now you can rank for those. It's going to take some time. But the best idea, and that's really the point of these tools, is to really drill down and find that, that low-hanging fruit and just cherry pick that content that people are just so hungry to find answers for, and create content around those keyword phrases. I mean, how to lose weight in 2 weeks with apple cider vinegar. I would have never thought of something like that. And that's just kind of one of the off-the-wall ideas. You could create a quick piece of content covering that and just show up probably in the search results if you have that as your title and just in your article, and it's just very specific to that keyword phrase, you'll show up. But that's the point, is that you really want to drill down and go after some of this real low-hanging fruit, not the super competitive stuff. And it's just, it's going to take a little bit more time to show up in the search results for that. So something to be aware of. Okay, awesome. So now you can see how it's all coming together. You know the importance of the hybrid homepage and authentically connecting with your visitors by giving solution-driven value that is unique to you. You know that you need to connect through email to continue the conversation, build the know, like, and trust factor, and continue to add value to turn your subscribers into buyers and repeat buyers. So you now know the strategy, and you have perspective and clarity to find the right niche and the right keywords. So before we start with our first blog post, there's an important question that you need to ask yourself. What are you going to blog about? My guess is you have a general idea of what you're going to blog about, and that's great, but don't write whatever comes to mind. Be focused. Unless your blog is strictly for your own enjoyment, you're probably hoping to gain readers, so it's important to consider what others might want to read, and you want to pick a niche. Write around a general topic. This is called your niche. Not only will it be easier to stay on task, it'll be a lot easier for your readers to track with you. Examples of popular niches are self-help, food, decorating, memoir, homeschooling, fitness or weight loss, parenting, and photography. Once you've picked a niche, you want to niche down, and by that I mean focus your topic even further. You see, the goal of any blog is to become the go-to resource in its topic or niche. If your blog's topic is too broad, it will be hard to compete with and stand out from all the other blogs and websites in your niche. You want to find a topic with a good number of interested people and plenty of potential subtopics, but a topic that not as many other people are writing about. Now, for example, photography is a very broad niche. It would be very hard to become the go-to resource in that niche. Who wants to compete with National Geographic? Black and white photography is better. Black and white photography in national parks is niched down further and might be better. See what I mean? If you're part of a business, company, or organization, your blog should be related to the products or services you provide or the cause you promote. If you're an individual, you have more flexibility when choosing a topic. Blog about something you enjoy. If you aren't excited about your topics, writing about it will be drudgery. And who wants that? Also, readers won't be enthusiastic if you're not. Blog about something with plenty of room for discussion. A blog requires a lot of content to get up and going and remain interesting. You'll be at this for a while, so make sure you have plenty to talk about. Now, choose a niche in which you can establish yourself as authority. You probably won't be the first person to blog about the topic you choose, but don't worry about this. Just come up with a unique angle. All people really want is your perspective and clarity. Also, a lot of new bloggers fail to think beyond their own interest when starting a blog. Your blog should undoubtedly be an extension of you, but if you're not writing for the benefit of others at the same time, you might as well just keep a diary. Here are 5 overarching areas that seem to attract the most readers. Readers want to solve a problem. What do people get frustrated about? Do you have a solution? I knew I could help solve this problem by sharing blogging tips, tools, and tutorials in a simple way. Readers want to relieve their fears. What are people afraid of? How can you help ease those fears? Maybe you're a parent who has lost a child. It's a real and valid fear for a lot of parents. Sharing your story of hope and healing could be very helpful for many people. Or maybe you can offer help to those facing job loss or financial disaster. Readers want to learn something new. What would people love to do if only they knew how? What do you know that you could teach them? Maybe you're a whiz at crocheting, or you have a knack for writing, or you have a unique way of teaching math that makes it easy to understand. Teach them. Readers want to reach a goal. What are common goals people have? Have you set and reached some significant goals yourself? Can you spell out how you did it and inspire others on their journey? Fitness and weight loss come to mind here, as well as getting out of debt. And pursuing big goals can be disheartening and lonely. And knowing someone else has been there does wonders. Now, readers want to be entertained. Do you have a fascinating story? Do you lead a wildly interesting life? Are you outrageously funny? Everyone needs downtime, and plenty of blogs exist purely to entertain. With all the available entertainment these days, the key is to providing something totally unique. As a bonus, you could be entertaining and helpful at the same time. Think of this as infotainment. You could provide great informative information and bring your personality. Just be real, authentic, and conversational. Funny. Most of all, remember, the goal of any blog is to become the go-to resource in its topic or niche. Okay, so now that you know what to blog about, let's get our first blog post added here. And this one I'm going to title, and remember, to get to your post, all you need to do is go to post and then add new and select that. So I'm going to title this post, Starting a Profitable Blog. And then I'm going to paste in my content, and then just paste in the content. That easy. Okay. Now we want to add in the Yoast. So we'll head over to Yoast. Starting a profitable blog. And then for the snippet preview, I'll just put this. That's what it'll look like in the search results. And then close this out. Done there. Now let's get out of the Yoast editor and head to the settings. And then go to document. And then head down here to categories. Now this is pretty important. So we want to add a new category. And this is going to help organize your content. So say you have, we're going to make one for blog, website traffic, and customers. So say you had a bunch of posts about blogging, they would all be categorized under blogging. So if people were searching your categories on your blog, they could look at these specific categories and find all the related posts specific to each category. So we'll add new category. Perfect. Now I'm going to add in some images. So as you can see, I've marked where images go. So I'm going to go ahead and just erase this, remove block, and then right under here, I'm going to add another block. And then I'm just going to click the plus, and then click on Add Image right here. Then we'll upload it. And we don't want to do a cover image. We want to do just a regular image for inside the post here. So you'll see the difference. So we'll go to there's that one. And then I believe we have one more right here. So I'll delete this block. Click the plus, Let's go to image, upload. And then our email opt-in. Click HTML and then paste it right in. And then we can publish again, and then we got to add a featured image. So this is a bit different than what we've been doing. So I will go ahead and close this out for now. And we'll head back to document. And a featured image, you want to use featured images for your blog post, and I'll show you why here in a second. Okay, because if you use a cover image, it won't show up in the blog roll. So to add the featured image, you want to scroll down here and then click on featured image. And then click set featured image. Let's do this one, set up for success. And then click set featured image. And then we want to update the post. And then click on view post. Okay, so here's the featured image right here. Now, if we didn't have the featured image, this would just show up. Imagine it looking like this. And you would only see a snippet right here of this blog post if there were multiple blog posts showing on this blog roll. But since there's only one blog post, you're just seeing the full post for now. Okay, so yeah, what it'll ultimately look like if you have several blog posts is you'll see the featured image, then you'll see the title, then you'll see this little area right here, and then it'll say continue reading. And you click that or click this to click through the actual blog post. And you'll see multiple of these little snippets or previews of the blog posts. Okay, so it's important to have a featured image to highlight the blog post. So I think you get the idea. So we'll head back, and then over here, we're gonna clean this area up too. So this is the blog roll. Like I said before, it acts almost like a Facebook feed. Think of it like that, right? So you have multiple blog posts just scrolling down, featuring all your blog posts. So we'll head back to edit post. And now I want you to head over here to appearance and then widgets. And this is where you can customize the sidebar of your blog and the footer and other things that you can do. But I'm going to show you for now the right sidebar for your blog, okay? So we want to go ahead and get rid of, you can do whatever you want, whatever you prefer, but I'm just going to show you the ones that I typically keep. So we want the search bar, recent post, and recent comments. Let's get rid of, and then categories. Let's get rid of archives. We can delete that. And then meta, we can delete this. And then recent comments, we can delete that too. And there we go. And that's all you got to do. So then we can head back to just the home page. And if we click on blog, there you go, a lot cleaner. Now, if we go back to the home page, and I'm going to show you how to clean up the menu here in a bit too as well. Now, the reason why I've set this up, just so you know, is that when someone comes to your blog, you don't want a lot of distractions with that sidebar. You want it to be very, very clear. Boom, right when someone lands on your blog, they know exactly what your blog is about. And it should solve a specific problem for them, okay? So clarity is power. And this is what this hybrid homepage is designed to do, is just really, really grab the your audience's attention. So let's head back to the dashboard. Okay, so we're just about done with the blog setup. And in a little bit, I'm going to show you how to, if we go to appearance and then customize, how to customize the blog more to really get the feel and look you want for your blog. And we'll go through these settings. And of course, create a menu up here. And before we do that, we're coming into the home stretch. And as a bonus, I've included some training I just did on another video that really applies here and will give you some additional clarity for your blogging efforts. Specifically, I'm going to show you how I structure and write my blog posts so you can write your posts with more confidence. If you struggle to write just basic content or you feel overwhelmed that you're not the best writer or copywriter, this is really going to help you step through that. And it's a simple framework that you can use every time to not only write good blog posts, also write blog posts that have impact and are going to help you sell your products or services authentically. No icky sales stuff. This is how I structure all my blog posts, and I'm able to weave in different promotions or offers to sell my products or other people's products by leading with value in solving real problems for my audience. And I've come up with a formula for this, and I call it the 3X offer formula. So I'm going to show you 3 ways I profit with my blog posts. Number 1 is how I structure and set up my post to authentically sell my products. Number 2 is how I set up my post to sell other people's goodies or affiliate marketing. And post 3 will be how I set up my posts to sell Amazon products. So you're going to love this. This way you'll gain an awareness of really how to write blog posts that matter and are going to be benefit driven for your audience, allowing you to intentionally write content that you know is going to be helpful. Also to ensure that you're not just staring at a blank screen, scratching your head, wondering what to write. I think you'll find this training really valuable. So we're going to get into that now, and it's going to look a little bit different, but everything is the same in terms of functionality. So everything that you're seeing will apply to this specific setup that we're doing right now. And I'm not done yet. Then I'm going to show you 8 ways that you can make money with your blog. So buckle up, get ready for the home stretch. We're almost there. And enjoy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our next blog post added here. And this one I'm going to title, paste this in, set up your website for success. Now I'm going to grab my content and just paste it in here. Okay, so I've pasted in my blog post. Now after we finish adding this post, I'm going to walk you through this piece of content right here and show you a simple formula I use to write this post and how you can seamlessly weave in your products or services. And you can use this simple formula for all your blog posts or any other content. It is awesome, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and add a little drop cap here. Click on this. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to optimize this blog post properly. And this will apply to all your blog posts, but this is pretty much the same process as adding pages with a couple of additional things. So what you want to do is head over to close out my Sumo Me, if that's open, and then we want to click on Yoast, snippet preview, and I'm going to pop in a little description about this post. It's benefit driven, create your money-making website with these 4 things, some specificity with curiosity. Okay, if you saw that in search results and you were looking for, how to get a website up that makes money, that would probably force you to click through. So go ahead and close this out. We're all good there. Then I want you to head back over here, close out the Yoast, click back on the little gear. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Add a New Category, type in Website, and then click on Add New Category. See it's selected there? Perfect. And then Featured Image, click on this. So I'm going to click Set Feature Image, and then Upload Files, select Files. And here it is right here. I'm going to select this. Really cool image, I feel like. And then click select down here in the bottom right, and that's it. Okay, we are good to go here. So go ahead and then publish the post. Okay, awesome, congratulations. That's pretty much it, pretty simple for adding posts. Okay, and now I wanna show you how this all comes together with a simple formula called PAS, which is Problem, Agitate, Solution, or Pain, Agitate, Solve. Okay, it's one of my favorites because it works for all kinds of marketing, from landing pages to blog posts or really any type of content. And it's great because it gives you structure in terms of how to actually write blog post or content. Okay, and actually you can see here I've kind of plugged in the areas right here. So for this, set up your website for success. How hard do you think it is to get started building your very own business online and use a website? That's the problem, right? Then right here is we agitate that problem, right? The answer may surprise you, but with the latest technology, it's actually relatively easy and cost effective to have a solid online presence. It wasn't always the case though, however. When I first started out online a decade ago, I knew I needed a website, but I didn't have the budget, or I couldn't hire a team, nor did I have the technical skills, or, on and on and on. And I was drowning in overwhelm and I just felt hopeless. And a lot of people feel that way when they're first starting out with a website. It can be daunting, all right? So people can relate to that. And that's just agitating, really kind of adding salt to the wound, okay? And then, of course, this all right here, I'm not going to read it all, is the solution. Now check this out. This is really awesome. What if you could make this copywriting formula even more powerful? Your copywriting would be unstoppable. Results matter. Turn PAS, problem, agitate, solution, into PASO by adding an outcome to your reader's journey. Remember, transformation, right? So highlight their pain, make it seem unbearable, offer them a way out, and explain the outcome and offer some proof. Okay? This edition doesn't just let them know about the solution. You make sure your reader can picture themselves after the transformation. And every purchase is rooted in the desire for transformation. All right? So along with the solution here, I added this. Now, I totally get it. I can't possibly cover everything in this article, which is why I put together an awesome video tutorial that walks you through the steps above in an easy step-by-step way. And I want to give you the greatest gift I could ever give anyone who's looking to make their first dollar online with their very own money-making website. Or even if you're already making money online, boom, check this out. All right, and here is a little testimonial from somebody that's been through our training. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now, this effectively is an offer, okay, and you'll see. So I'm going to click on View Post. And if I head down and click this link, now I've just linked this to our offer. And this is our WTC system where we teach people how to build a money-making website step by step. All right. And really how we sell this thing, it's real simple. It's $1 trial for 30 days, $27 a month after that. And really all we do is just send emails out to our email subscribers and link right to the sales page or the cart page. And that's it. It's pretty awesome to have this set up. But now you're seeing how this is all coming together. Now what's awesome is we used a tool called ClickFunnels to create this page and have this video sales letter here. And what's cool is you see how that just dropped? Is that for the first, I think, 3 minutes or so, we're having people watch the video and stay focused on the video, and then this drops down, showing the rest of the sales copy, which is just killer. Right, click this, and it takes you straight to the checkout page. And all this we created within ClickFunnels, which is killer. And there's little templates that they have, and you just pop in your content and you're good to go. So that's that. Now you know how to properly take payments on your website. And what's killer is with ClickFunnels, this all works with WordPress with a plugin. So basically everything that you've just seen is on my WordPress website. It's not going anywhere else. It's killer. So let's go ahead and head back to the post. So we're just giving great value. And then this is really the next step in the journey. It's like, okay, now I understand, how do I do this step by step? And what does that actually look like, right? So they would click here to get started, and we have unbelievable training that shows how that's done properly. So that is how you can sell your products or services on a simple blog post. Pretty killer, right? This is exciting stuff, and by applying this stuff, you can set up your website to be a money-making machine that's generating income while you sleep. So let's head back to the dashboard, and we're going to add our next post here. And then go ahead and click on All Posts. This is where you can edit your posts, and as you can see, this is the post title, the category, and the more posts that we add, we can just trash this one. That's the default post that comes with the WordPress install. And then all you want to do is head over here to Add New. Now, the next couple of posts are going to be perfect for you if you don't have a product or service yet. I've got you covered. And I'm going to show you how you can recommend other people's products, which is just awesome. This is a great way to get started making money online, and it's what I started with when I initially started. and it's called affiliate marketing. So in the next 2 blog posts, I'm going to show you how you can get set up as an affiliate with clickbank.com, where you can promote digital products and make commissions, and also as an Amazon affiliate, where you can promote physical products on your website and get a commission through Amazon. So let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and add the next blog post now. This is the same exact process we just went through. This way you can conceptualize how this is done properly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I've gone ahead and completed the post, and this one is get quality traffic to your website. And then if we head over here to Yoast, click on snippet preview, get quality traffic to your website fast with this tool. So there is some curiosity there. Let me go ahead and clear or close this out, and then click on the settings. Then if we head down, then you have your category, which is traffic, which I added, and then the featured image. And that's about it. Pretty simple to add the post. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click on view post right here. Looking good. Now this post is all about how to get qualified traffic to your website. And the best way to do that, of course, is creating solution-driven content that people are actively searching for. Now, for example, how to make a WordPress website and make money. People are searching for that. That's actually a pretty big challenge for people, so it's easy for me to create content surrounding that specific keyword phrase. Sometimes, though, it's not this easy, and you have to think a little bit. You don't want to just guess either. You want to have data in terms of what people are actually searching for in your niche and the actual search volume per month. And that's people that are actively searching on Google or in the search engines for specific search queries. This way you know if it's actually a viable keyword phrase to create content around. That's why in this post here, we recommend the tool Longtail Pro, which is perfect to help you figure out the most viable content to create for your niche. Now, this is a digital product that we can recommend as an affiliate over at clickbank.com, okay? Now, I encourage you to read through this post, and you'll see how this all comes together and how you would naturally want to check out this tool. It makes it so much easier to find really, really great content that you would never even think of. And you can create killer content for people that are actively searching for these specific keyword phrases. Okay, so now I'm over at clickbank.com, and I'm going to give you some best practices in terms of how to get set up with ClickBank and what to look for when searching for digital products to promote. Now, I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in, but you're going to want to create an account and just put in your banking information. This way you can receive payments once you start making money with ClickBank. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just log in, so I'm going to head back. So it's real simple. It's all real straightforward. So I'm going to log in. And then once you're logged in, you're going to want to head to the marketplace. Okay, so this is the marketplace dashboard. I'm going to give you 6 tips to get started with ClickBank. So number 1 is brainstorming your niche. So the first thing that you need to do is think about what market you'd like to work in, and choosing a market related to your hobbies, skills, passions, and experiences is an excellent starting point. And after all, you'll be spending a lot of time thinking about it. Are you a cat lover? Have you had an experience with a particular health problem? Did you ace languages at school? Do your friends come to you for relationship advice? Having an excellent knowledge of a niche can be a big advantage when it comes to marketing it, because it's much faster and easier to write persuasive and credible copy for your sales page when you know what you're talking about. All right, and that applies to your blog post as well. So have a scroll through the ClickBank's marketplace and create a short list of niches you think you could effectively promote. Of course, ultimately, you need to choose a profitable market over one that you simply like talking about. So these next steps will really help you drill down your list. Number 2 is understanding your customers. And let's say you added playing guitar to your niche list in step 1. Now, if you wish to pursue this idea further, then it's very important that you understand 1, who in this niche is buying, and 2, what they are buying. And the easiest way to delve into the minds of your market is by browsing forums related to your niche. This is a great way of finding out buyers' needs, wants, and problems. For example, some people in the guitar market will be looking for free guitar sheet music. These people probably won't be interested in buying something from you. Others want to learn guitar fast so they can participate in upcoming performance. These people are much more likely to want to buy something to help them achieve that goal. Reading guitar forums will help you absorb what matters most to people interested in playing guitar, which in turn will help you choose the best products to promote to them. And some other things to consider while you read: how can you target impulsive buyers in the market? How narrow is your niche? If it is too narrow, you might find your target market is too small to make sales. If it's too broad, you'll find it difficult to get your site ranked in the search engines so prospects can find you. Now, what's really interesting about what I just said in tip 2 is that Market Samurai is perfect for all of this. It will really help you uncover and drill down the best way to find viable keywords to promote. In turn, you can find good products. So let's go on to tip 3, which is selecting best-selling products. And by now, you should have a good understanding of who your market is and what they are looking for. Now, it's time to go back to ClickBank and search for some good products to promote that will meet their needs. ClickBank uses a measure called gravity to represent how well products sell based on how many sales have been made and how recent these sales were. A very high gravity, for example, 100 plus, will generally indicate that there is a lot of competition in this niche. Don't let that put you off. Competition is good because it means there's lots of demand for products in that niche. It also means that there are potentially a lot of people with lists who could perform partnerships or joint ventures with you. And I should point out that sometimes a low gravity product can still be worth promoting. It might simply be new or an undiscovered gem. So while gravity is a helpful indication of selling potential, you shouldn't reject an otherwise high quality product solely because of its low gravity score. Okay, tip 4 is multiple products. Ideally, you want to find a market that has multiple related products being sold through ClickBank. The reason for this is that if there's only one product available for the niche, even if it sells like hotcakes, you'll almost certainly have a hard time competing with existing affiliates who are well established in the market. The other advantage of multiple products is that it allows you to create a review page, increasing your chances of making a sale. For example, if you're selling a Learn Guitar product, by including a few other Learn Guitar products on the same page, visitors will feel like they've completed the evaluation phase of buying and are now in a position to purchase. Number 5 is high commission percentage, 65% or greater. Let's face it, you're not going to get rich on $2 commissions. In order for your marketing efforts to be worthwhile, you need to promote a high commission product, and that is products paying at least $18 per sale. Keep in mind that from a seemingly high commission, you'll need to deduct your advertising expenses, Google AdWords, for example, or Facebook, as well as your time. Of course, if a product has a high dollar value, then a lower commission percentage will still be a good investment. And finally, number 6 is persuasive vendor pitch page, and this is really important. Finally, you don't want to forget to take a long, hard look at the product sales page, since you will be relying on it to convert your hop links into commissions. And your hop link is just your affiliate link. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Does it look convincing? Does it address the concerns of the market? Is it persuasive and credible? Or does it sound over the top and unbelievable? Would you buy from a site that looked like that? Now, I hope you find those 6 tips helpful, and that'll really help you dive into the marketplace and find some viable opportunity. Okay, so now let's get set up to promote Longtail Pro. So go ahead and just, right here it says find products. I'm just going to paste this in and then search. And here it is right here. Now, I'm actually going to link on the blog post that I mentioned earlier. I'll put the link in the description below this video as well. For now, we're looking at the average sale of $318.30, pretty good, and a gravity of 14.59, which is low, but bear in mind, this is a very niche down product, okay? And that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and click on promote right now. Okay, so what we want to do now is generate a hop link. And a hop link is just a referral tracking URL or just an affiliate link. And it does 2 things. It links a potential customer to a vendor's site, and it informs ClickBank which affiliate brought the customer there. Okay, so it basically tracks your sales, all right? So right here is our account nickname, and if you're logged into ClickBank, it'll automatically populate that for you there. And then you can put in a tracking ID. If you have different campaigns going, you could just put something in there so you know which campaign this is tracking, okay? So all we got to do is just click Generate Hop Links. And that's it. This is, if you just copy this, if you actually copy it right over here, it'll copy it to the clipboard. And this is the affiliate link, okay? Pretty easy, right? So then all I would do, and actually I'll show you what this looks like. This is gonna link straight to the sales page. And remember, this is a good idea to check out their sales page. So you wanna go through this. And I know this product's awesome. I mean, I've gone through this, but this thing has been online since as long as I've been online, which is 10 years easily. So anyway, so that's what you do. That's how you check out, that's your affiliate link. And then this is how you can check out the sales page as well. All right. So all I'm going to do now is head back to our blog post, and right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is click edit post, and then I'm going to head down here. And then all I need to do is just highlight this. And then just paste this right in. Click the arrow, and that's it. Okay, then I'll go ahead and update the page, or the post, excuse me. View post. Head down and check this out. So we click this, open it up in a new tab, and boom. Now we're set up as an affiliate on ClickBank recommending this product. Pretty awesome, right? Now what's killer is, now think about this. You have several of these different offers on your blog, right? And however you're going to get traffic to your blog, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But once you get people on your email list, you can continue to send them to different blog posts promoting different offers. I hope you're seeing the value of getting people on your email list, because you can just get a ton of leads and then get them on your email list and then promote different offers daily with just different blog posts recommending these little products on ClickBank. It's killer. This is what we call EBM content, or education-based marketing, right? But you're giving value, you're educating people, and if done properly, they will naturally want to click on your affiliate link, check it out, and the sales page on their end should really do the job of selling. Okay, awesome. I hope you're getting the hang of this and you're starting to see how you can create a money-making website. So let's finish our last post, and I think you're going to love this. I'm going to show you how you can get set up as an affiliate for Amazon. And as a bonus, I'll briefly talk about how you can add Google AdSense to your website and your blog post, and the most effective way to do that. So I don't know about you, but where I live, on people's porches, you can see Amazon boxes daily. It's crazy. Amazon is huge right now, and there's no better time than now to get started as an affiliate and recommend different products on your website. You name it, they have it, and it should be very easy to find products related to your niche. Also, something that's very awesome is that if someone clicks on your product link or affiliate link and head over to Amazon, whatever they purchase, you get a commission for. They don't even have to purchase what you recommended. And I'll talk more about that here in a second. So ultimately, once they click your link, they're cookied with your affiliate ID, and whatever they purchase, you get a commission for. Now, there are some rules to that, and let me explain this now. Now, there's a standard 24-hour cookie, and the standard Amazon affiliate link gives you 24 hours for a customer to make a purchase in order for you to make a commission. This means that if a customer clicks on your link and orders anything, almost anything within 24-hour window, you'll earn a commission on those items. It's a universal cookie, meaning that even if the customer clicks through your link to view a baby stroller but ends up buying some dumbbells or ribbon for their dog, you'll get paid for a TV. You'll get paid for all of those items. It's awesome. According to Authority Azon, they specialize in creating websites selling Amazon products. Based on their experience, 30 to 40% of their affiliate commissions come from products they didn't even specifically link the customer to. And another 30% comes from related products they bought on top of the one they recommended. So without the universal cookie, the commissions would be a lot lower. Now, here's a little known fact. As soon as the customer places an order, your cookie is wiped. Even if they come back an hour later and order more things, you won't get paid. Now, there is a 90-day cookie, okay? And sometimes, though, a customer doesn't immediately order a product, especially if it's a high-ticket item. To make up for this, Amazon will extend your cookie by another 89 days if the customer adds a product to their cart. In other words, if they add it to their cart and then leave Amazon, you got 89 more days to hope they come back and finish checking out. This is obviously a huge difference. So hopefully you understand how this works, and I'm going to show you real simply how easy it is to get started as an Amazon affiliate. Now I'm going to go ahead and complete this post, and then I'll step you through the process of how to set this up properly with Amazon. Here's the post, and I've added a YouTube video and a book right here. Okay, and you can buy this book on Amazon. And this is just some more proof right here. Basically, this is Tony Robbins. If you haven't heard of Tony Robbins, he's a just unbelievable entrepreneur, personal growth, and just mentor to tons of people. He's awesome. So anyway, he's interviewing Russell Brunson about his book here. So what this is doing ultimately is creating authority and credibility for Russell and his book. And here's the title, Turn Traffic into Sales. Here is, let me close this, the Yoast SEO editor. I added turn traffic into repeat sales with this one simple offer. Okay, and that's right here, the Tripwire offer. And if you read through the post, when you get to the end of it, this is just another option. So it's for people that are looking for a little bit more if they're not real clear about how to really get started online and what that process looks like in terms of thought leadership. Russell's book is just really, really good. It's stepping you through some ways to get started online. I think it's an unbelievable book, and it's extremely helpful, but it's also very simple to understand for people just starting out. And again, this video explains more about the book and how Russell got started and how it's geared toward people just starting out. And, of course, I'm going to show you how to link all of this to Amazon. Okay, we haven't signed up with it, Amazon as an affiliate here in a minute. So that's that. So that's how of course, you're educating people, and by the end of this, they read this and they're like, wow, this sounds like something I might be interested in. Of course, they can head over here, check out the reviews of the book, and go from there. So that's all we really want to do. We just want to give people enough information to get their mind going and thinking about it, and then they can make up their own mind in terms of actually purchasing the book. But again, once they head over to Amazon, and we already talked about this, and they purchase anything, even if they don't purchase the book, you're getting commissions, which is killer. Oh, and I forgot to mention, to add these two blocks right here, real simple. You would just go down, click on block, and then YouTube, and then you would just paste in your URL. Okay? Let me close this, remove it. And then for the image, all you would do, same thing, and then just not gallery, you would just select image. And I'm going to show you how to customize this image right here with a link and change the sides here in a second once we grab our affiliate link from Amazon. And that's it. And also, real quick, you remember we talked about what Expert Secrets does as well? Russell Brunson's the creator of ClickFunnels. And that's when I showed you earlier in the first post how we created that sales page and the checkout page, the cart page. You can do that all with ClickFunnels and create funnels, which is just killer. It's an unbelievable tool, and it's really the only tool we recommend that's a paid tool. If you're just starting out, you might not be ready for that just yet. And when you are ready for it, we've created a new kind of hybrid website, which will pull together your website, blog, and all your offers together using microfunnels to convert traffic into leads and customers. It's unbelievable what you can do with this new type of site, which will allow you to launch and sell your products in a matter of hours or days, not months or years, or just not at all. So that's something to be aware of that we teach when you're ready for that, when you get some momentum and get your site up and actually starting to sell your products and services. So that's that. Let's head over to Amazon. Just type into Google Amazon affiliates and then just sign up. And it'll take you to this link right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Join Now for free. And if you already have an Amazon account, you just log in with your Amazon account. Real simple. So then I'm just going to go ahead. This all looks good. Click Next. I'm going to go ahead and put in my website here. Add that. Click Next. Nope. So go ahead and just fill out this information to the best of your ability. It's all pretty straightforward, okay? Then go ahead and click on next. So go ahead and verify with your phone number, agree to this, and then click on finish. And now you should be set to jet. So we are good to go here. And then I'm going to enter in the payment and tax information a little bit later. So I'll just go ahead and select this. Then go ahead and click on get started. And then you should end up right here. And then all you want to do is head to product links, and you should be all set up and ready to go. So click on product links, and this is how you get your affiliate links for specific products. And then all you want to do is head down here and then search for expert secrets, and then click go. And this searches for specific products that you can recommend on Amazon. So then you want to click get link, and then we want the text only link. And how about just a short link right here? That easy. Go ahead and copy this. Then I'm going to head back to the post. And then right here for this image, click in the image, click the settings. And then right here, of course, you can adjust the size of the image. We'll leave it there. You can move it. We want it centered, which looks good. And then right here it says link settings, link to, custom URL. And then we just want to paste this in here. And then open it up in a new tab, and then update. And it's that easy. You're now recommending this book on Amazon, which you will potentially get sales for. So then I want you to, right here, let's make this entire thing. This way we have an image, we have an in context link right here. So we'll link this, paste this in, click the arrow. Now that's a link. So we have this one, and then we have this one. So a couple of options there. All right. Now, I told you I was going to talk to you briefly about setting up Google AdSense. I'm not going to show you how to get it set up, the entire process. But what you would end up doing is something just like this. You would head over to Google AdSense, sign up, and what you would do, the best way I find to do this, is that you would place little in-context ads in and weave them in between your blog posts. So what Google AdSense does is it reads your copy basically and finds very relevant ads that really weave in seamlessly with the copy of your posts. So this way it doesn't, and you can hide it in there so it doesn't look like little advertisements, or kind of cloak it, if you will. It's real simple. And that I feel like is the best way to get started with Google AdSense. Okay, it's very similar to this. Like it almost looks just like this, a little link right here. Okay, and that's the best way to get started with Google AdSense. Very simple. Like I said, I'm not going to step you through the entire process of Google AdSense, but that is the best way to do it, because people ask me what's the best way to get started with Google AdSense, and that is to weave the little ads within the blog posts. Okay, so we are done here. This is it. I mean, it's very simple to get started with Amazon. Now I'm going to go ahead and update, and then we'll go ahead and click View Post. Now check this out. So if I click here, pretty cool, right? So anyone buys this bad boy, you're getting a commission. If they, go all over Amazon and buy everything, you're getting the commissions for everything. So we can close this out. Let's just check this link too, right here. Perfect. Awesome. So here's all the posts that we've created, and you can see them right here. And all I did to get to this area was click on all posts, and then you can see all the posts that you've created. Now what's cool about this is you can see here's the names of the posts. You can do quick edit right here to change the categories or just make some quick edits to this. And I can cancel this, and then you can see the author and then the categories here. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the bonus material, and I hope you found that very valuable. All of that you can apply to your blog. So now what we're going to do is step into creating your menu, adding your social icons. I'm going to show you the rest of the blog and just some final customizations to get everything in order and get your blog ready to go. So let's get into that now. Okay, so let's head over to Appearance, and then I want you to click on Menus. And this is where we're going to create a custom menu. So we'll leave this as menu name, menu 1. You can name it whatever you want. And then we're going to just add items, okay? So here are the items right here. So we have the welcome, we have the blog. We want to move this down. Contact us. So we'll do it just like that. And then we'll remove the sample page. I should have deleted this. But that's it. So welcome, about us, contact us, and blog. Okay? And then you create menu. And then we want to select primary menu. And then save menu. That's it. And then we can click on, let's go ahead and refresh this. There you go. Welcome, about us, contact us, blog. And now we're going to create a, let me close this out. We're going to create some social icons. And you can choose to do this if you'd like. I think it's going to look better if you don't have any social platforms yet. That's okay. You can always add this later. But let me show you how to do it. So we're going to have to install another plugin. And this is actually made by GeneratePress. So just go ahead and click on download over here. Then we'll head back to our dashboard. Then we'll head to plugins and then add a new. And then we'll select upload plugin, choose files. And you want to leave it as a zip file. And then install now. Okay, excellent. So it's installed. So what we'll do is we'll head over to the site and head to customize right here. And I'm going to go through these settings with you right now. So we're going to get to that plugin in just a second. So site identity. Okay, well, let me go back here real quick. Premium modules available. This is if you want to upgrade to their premium theme, which is there's a lot more options available. Like I said, this you don't really need right now. You can just get started with this, and as your blog expands and you're getting content out there, then you can just change the functionality of your blog. You really don't need to get overwhelmed with a bunch of, bells and whistles for your blog right now. This is good to go. So let's go to site identity, and you can change, here's the site title, and you can hide the site title if you'd like. We'll add that back, or you can hide the tagline, and we're going to select a logo. Let's go to upload files, select files, and here's my logo right here. I'm going to choose this, select it, and we'll crop it. Perfect. Crop image. Now we're going to hide the site title, then hide the site tagline. Then we're going to make this smaller. So we'll head down here. And we'll go to 150. Perfect. Now, if you don't have a logo yet, let me go ahead and just publish these changes. You can head over here. And we actually have a video of this on our website, how to use this tool. MA logo. It's right here. Free logo maker. This tool is awesome. And you can tinker with this tool. It's really easy to get started. You can create anything. You just watch this little video and they show you how to get started with it. So logo, makr.com. Close this out. We'll head back. And that's published, so that's looking good. Then we'll head back. Actually, here we have and this is kind of cool too. You can't see them here, but in Chrome you can see them. It's that little image, the site icon and the tab that you can sometimes see. So I'll upload files. It's a 512 by 5. It's a little box. So this is it right here, the little favicon. We'll select that. And you don't need to have this. This is what it looks like, right? Right in the browser. Just a little additional touch if you want to add that to your blog. So we'll publish the changes. We'll head back. And we'll go to layout. And we've adjusted this already. The container is the width of the blog, right? I would suggest 900 or less, no wider. And leave that at boxes, and we'll head back. Primary navigation, and you can do, you can mess with all this stuff. Above the header, I like it below. You get the idea. So you can mess with all this stuff. Sidebars. We want to keep no sidebar on the home page to keep our content focal and everything. I really wouldn't mess with anything that I've already shown you how to set up. And then the blog. Let me show you this. So if we go to blog right now, if we click on this, you can see we have our categories here, recent posts. And if you scroll down, this is the blog roll. Now it's showing our full posts for each one. We don't want that. We want to make this excerpt. And as you can see, there it is. Looks a lot better. And then we can go ahead and publish. Then head back. And then colors. I mean, you can mess with this stuff. Current navigation right here. You can make it white if you'd like. Looks kind of cool. So let's actually see what that looks like. We'll close this out. I'll just go ahead and publish and see. Close this out. Yeah, I like it with the black bar up top better. Let's go back to customize. So obviously whatever you prefer. So we'll go to colors, and that was current navigation. We'll go with default, and then publish. Then we'll head back. Typography. I mean, you can mess with this. The good thing about Generate Press is they have this really dialed in right now. So I probably wouldn't. General. Again, stuff you don't need to mess with. Menus, we've already set up the menus. Head back. Well, let's actually go to this right here. And let's see. Everything looks good in here. And you can automatically add new top level pages. So anytime you have, if you add a new page, if you click this and you add a new page to your blog, it will show up here. I wouldn't recommend doing that. And then widgets, this is where we're going to add in our social icons. So for the header, let's click this and then click add widget. And then we want to head down to, and it's not here because I didn't activate the plugin. So we'll head back here and then you got to click on activate plugin. My bad. So make sure you activate that plugin once it's installed. So let's head back to customize and go ahead and just refresh that page so it will load the changes. Okay, so let's see, head back to widgets and then header, add widget, and here it is, lightweight social icons. Click that. And then you can just start adding in your social icons. So I'll just use this, I'll show you an example real quick. So let's just click on add icon and let's search for Facebook. Add that. And then of course you'd want to put in your Facebook page here. I'm just going to show you an example of what it'll look like. And then we can add another icon. I'll look for YouTube here. Let's do Instagram. Yeah, it looks good. You can add as many as you like. But see, here they are right here. Now, if you want to change them, I would suggest, I kind of like them smaller, so maybe 10. And then maybe change the color to black to match the site. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. So we'll publish the changes. Head back again. And homepage settings, we're all dialed in here. And that's it for the customization. So you are set to jet. We are just about done here. And close this out. Let's take a look. Now I'm going to show you real quickly how to create the roadmap. Remember we talked about that earlier. So we're going to link these specific steps that we're helping people with to either case studies, blog posts, a vision of transformation of what you've helped someone with in the past. So this is a great way to do that. So I'm going to link these just to show you an example. I'll link our blog post that we've created right here. So let's go back to, just open this up in a new tab. And let's go to the last one right here. So we'll just grab this link, copy it, head back over, and then we want to edit this page. This is the welcome page. We'll head down. I'm actually going to unbold these. Let's click in here. So right here, we'll just highlight this and then link it. And then click the arrow, and now it's linked. So we'll head back here. Let's grab the traffic one. Pretty cool, right? You've seen how this comes together? Oops. Back. Customers. Paste that right in. We're done. Then we'll update. View page. Now what I love about this is here's how we can help you. So wherever they're at in their journey, whether that be either just starting a website, want more traffic, or really how to turn their traffic into customers, they can click on whatever they like. Then you have a killer case study or a blog post articulating what you've helped someone with or your process. So right here, we're giving a ton of value. It's always just giving a ton of value, leaving people wanting more, seeing themselves in the transformation, right? So from there, they're like, wow, this is fantastic. If they're that interested and you've done your job, they'll put in their email address. Pretty awesome, right? So we'll head back. And that is the hybrid homepage. So congratulations, that's the hybrid homepage. You now have a homepage that's dialed in to really capture your visitors and engage them deeply to build that know, like, and trust factor and turn your new subscribers into customers. So now I'm going to give you 8 ways to create a successful money-making blog. So please be sure to pay attention. I think you're going to love this. Number 1 is sponsored content. And what is sponsored content? Generally, when a brand, company, or individual pays you a fee in order to get their content or offer in front of your audience. And that means you'll likely need some semblance of a readership base before you're able to broker a sponsored content deal. And the best way to do sponsored content without alienating your readers is to weave it into your blog posts. Unless you already have a sizable email list or an option on another site or social account that you plan to use to drive traffic to your blog, it'll take you some time to grow your readership to a point where sponsored content is a viable monetization option. But the good news is there are much quicker ways to start monetizing your blog, like number 2, freelancing or selling your services. Now, if you want to start earning money from your blog right away, then selling your services is going to be your lowest effort option by far. All you really need in order to land your first freelancing client is a strong enough pitch, which is where your blog helps significantly. You want to build out your key pages, like your About Us page and your Contact Us page, which we've already gone through, and maybe a Hire Me page, and showcase at least a couple of examples of the type of work you've done that you'll soon be pitching freelancing clients on. And if you don't have those work samples yet, don't let that hold you back. Spend a few days right now to create those example articles, designs, or other deliverables and host them on your own blog, as if they were a project you got paid to produce. If you have a skill that you can sell as a service, then you're already prepared to go out and start pitching potential clients. That skill could be something like, writing, design, photography, marketing, developing public relations, social media management, virtual assistants, community building, SEO or paid advertising, business strategy or project management. The list goes on and on. Number 3 is online courses. I love this one. And once you have a skill or experience that others want to learn, it's relatively easy to package your best advice and strategies, tactics, and tutorials into an online course where people can pay for access to accelerate their learning much quicker than they would otherwise by going through the stumbling process of learning through trial and error. Now, for example, over at Websites Made Easy, we sell our WTC system on $1 trial for a full month, then $27 per month afterwards. Now, this is a win-win because we get to serve our audience with unbelievable content for a price that's very reasonable for people just getting started out online. Under $1 per day to build your business online. It's pretty killer. Now, this is so easy to get started with. We literally just send weekly emails out promoting the system to new and existing subscribers and link the emails straight to a checkout page to the $1 trial offer. Easy. What's killer about online courses as a monetization path for your blog is that you don't need a huge audience in order to start earning from your course sales. Once you have just a handful of readers on your blog, encourage them to interact with you, ask questions, offer free downloads, share your advice, and get them to join your email list, like we've been talking about, so you can connect with them and learn about their biggest challenges as related to the broader topics covered on your blog. Pinpoint the ways you can uniquely help them by leaning on your own skills, knowledge, and experience. After you determine the right way to help a handful of your readers solve a real problem they're encountering, pitch them on pre-ordering your course and getting direct coaching from you in the meantime while you work on building out the actual course material. And you can do this through email or preferably by phone. Now, this will do 2 things for you. First, asking people to actually give you their hard-earned cash will validate that you're solving a real problem. Second, you'll get live test subjects to help build and curate your course content in real time over the coming weeks. And your course can emerge as the result of lessons learned and tactics proven from your direct coaching time. It's pretty awesome. Number 4 is traditional blog advertisements and joining ad networks. On my blog right now, you'll see a small advertisement in the right sidebar. And you can also weave these ads into your blog post so they're in context in terms of what the blog post is about. And the ad copy would reflect that or be something very similar to the post. Some major ad networks to consider installing on your blog would be like Google AdSense, buy-sell ads, and propeller ads, just to name a few. Number 5, podcast sponsorships. Another great way to start monetizing your blog is by launching a simple podcast for your readers. What's cool is podcasting gives you an excuse to interview some of the most interesting people in your industry, ultimately cultivating, creating relationships. And depending on the niche you're blogging about, it may be relatively easy to start booking interviews with some figures that you look up to in your space. Number 6 is affiliate programs, another awesome way to just get started with monetizing your blog. Now, every month I earn a good amount of passive income from affiliate programs I'm a member of. Here's how affiliate programs work. You get a special tracking link or coupon code from the company you're an affiliate for. Then you'll place that link within posts of your blog, emails that you send out to your blog subscribers, and weave it in anywhere else that you reach your readers. Now, when someone clicks on that tracking link and completes a purchase, then you earn either a set fee or a percentage of that sale. You're getting compensated for referring new customers to your affiliate partners. Now, some of the biggest brands have affiliate programs. Think about global companies like Amazon. Now, that is an awesome way to get started. Check this out. Say you have like a little book that you're recommending on your blog. Now, if someone clicks on that link and they go to Amazon and they buy the book and then they buy just tons of other things, you get commissions for everything they purchase just by clicking on your affiliate link. It is pretty awesome. You can also get started with other players in specific niches like online education, where brands like Creative Live, Skillshare, Udemy have lucrative affiliate programs. Number 7 is physical products and software tools. Now, similar in concept to launching an online course to your blog audience, another great way to monetize your audience is by selling a physical product or software tool to the people in your community. At the end of the day, this all comes back to solving the problems your blog readers have. Number 8 is business relationships. Of all the ways to monetize your blog, this is the most unpredictable. Who knows who you're going to meet as a result of building your blog? And what about future guests on your podcast? Now, the possibilities here for stumbling into partnership opportunities are endless. Now, as a result of sticking with my blog for several years, I've been able to use it as a tool to meet some incredibly talented entrepreneurs. Now, it's true that there aren't as many ways to authentically engineer the creation of these types of partnerships aside from growing your personal brand and reach of your blog, and then by being receptive to the creative people and ideas that come your way as others discover your blog. Now, on the flip side, if there's someone in your space that you really want to collaborate and work with, strategize on a way you can add value to their business first. Build a community of people that you know they'll want to reach to, and then start building a relationship with your influencer before pitching them on a collaboration idea. Now, I hope you've enjoyed these 8 awesome ways to make money with your blog. I would recommend sticking with 1 or 2 to just get started and really get that dialed in. I started with affiliate programs and an online course. This is all about having multiple sources of income, and your blog is the vehicle to make that happen. So congrats, you now know 8 ways to effectively monetize your blog. And remember, you just want to stick with 1 or 2 of these ideally when just starting out. Okay, so we are just about done. And I want to make sure that the tool that we installed with Sumo, the pop-up, is working properly. And the reason why we haven't seen that is probably because it's cached. So we have to clear the cache in our browser. It's set to show up probably 1 time per each visitor per month. So what we can do is just clear a cache. So let me clear the cache real quick. So go to history. Let's go to, history, Safari, clear history. And then we can just let's do all history and then clear it. And I'll refresh the page and it should show up once we try to leave. Yeah, that blog is looking good. There it is. So congratulations, you are now set up for success with a blog that matters. That's not only going to serve you, it's going to serve your audience as well. And now it's up to you to apply this stuff. And remember, information not acted on is useless. So my hope for you is that you take action on this and put this to use. And I really hope you've enjoyed this process as much as I have. And be sure to celebrate this accomplishment. This is awesome. You're on a very exciting journey here, and there's so much you can do with blogging. And remember, consistency is the game. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're always first to know when I release new videos. Now, if you really want to dial in your blog and take it to the next level, be sure to check out the blogblueprint.com. So until next time, this is James Stafford, and thank you very much.